I'm live on vertical. Horizontal, still preparing the stream. Let's go ahead and refresh that. Twitch is good to go. I think you guys should be able to see the stream there. Before I start over on TikTok. There we go. Just took it a second. Bro's trying to stream on every single platform known to man. Yeah, now that's basically the mission. 100%. I am literally streaming on everything but Kick. All right. And we are live. Okay. So now that we are live, let's go ahead and get this code sent to the boxers. Okay, Valentin, Blazin, Ben, you guys should both now have the codes. Let me know if you guys get those. Bank, you know what? You are right. You are right. I'm not on Instagram yet, and I need to work on that, Bank. Yeah. Why not? Throw another stick on the pile. Oh, shit. We got Solly in the building. Hold on, wait. Solly, I'm about to bring you up. Right, yeah. What's one more platform there, Solly? What's one more? Yeah, might as well go for Kick, too. All right, I see Ben. Right. Hey, I saw that fight between you and Solo, by the way. I was like, it was, and it was crazy because I didn't know who you were at first, and then I'm like, oh, he's still using the same outfit from the photo shoot. Oh man, hold on. Let me go ahead and start this match real quick. Let's start it. Yo, y'all already know what it is. Back at it once again. It's your boy Super M with Ringside VR, the place to be for everything virtual boxing and combat VR games. And today, we bringing you a little pre-Father's Day, pre-Juneteenth King of the Ring extravaganza. It's really nothing more than a regular King of the Ring. It just so happens to fall on these two dates. You know what I'm saying? We got some folks already in the chat. Miggy, everything says, do you have some tips on how to get more power? Oh man, I've been on that quest myself, Miggy. I'm trying to get rid of the pillow hands, man. I'm trying to put concrete in my gloves. I just haven't figured it out yet. But what I have heard, Coach Dave came in here and said rotating your hips works. And that's a little tip there, because rotating your hip is going to cause other things to rotate, like your shoulders, your VR gloves, sometimes your head. So maybe all those things factored in. Try to rotate your hips through the punch. You know what I'm saying? Z Hank says, how can I join and play? Z Hanks, I'm going to let you guys know that here in a bit. But long story short, you just got to join the Ringside VR. We're doing King of the Ring tonight, guys. So the format is going to be winner stays on, loser beats feet. Two-minute rounds. We've got 9 boxers already loaded in. I'm going to stay here a little bit after 9 because it started just a little bit late. So we're about to get started here in a bit. First up, we've got Ben versus Valentin, and Solid. We've got some new commentators here up with us too. We've got Ben. He's up. He's gonna be one of our commentators once he finishes his streak. If he finishes the streak, we don't know if Ben's got the hands. We got Ampy, and then we've got Texas King Dub. And I'm gonna be working on some experimental stream graphics while I mess around here, man. So we're out here just having fun. Yeah, I think that's Bank and not Bank, Texas King Dub and Ampy. Double check and make sure. Now we got to make sure I got to make sure I get the Discord. For some reason, Discord keeps not bringing you guys audio. So let me double check. Yep, there it is. That I have to always redo this. Let me get some audio from the commentators there. So Solly, let me get some audio.
Yeah, no problem. Solid audio check. 1 2 1 2. Blah blah blah. Words.
Yeah, we got it. Cairo says, nice intro. Appreciate it, bro. Took a lot of hard work. Shout out to the homies that helped film this. We out here trying to make waves as much as we can here. So hope you guys like the new stream graphics. It took a lot of work and ingenuity to put it together. We're gonna be rocking this all the way for. We're gonna be rocking this kind of jersey for a long time, guys. I'm not even gonna hold you. These things take a long time to make. But let me get the code for you guys real quick. So for those who want to join the Ringside VR Discord, code is now in the chat. There we go. Let me double check live stream. We are live. We are live. We are live. Okay. We are live. Okay, we live on a bunch of platforms. So the boxers are ready. If you guys want to know what the order is right now, type in /fight card and click the King of the Ring link. The actual career mode. Does anybody want to see somebody live stream the career mode? Y'all let me know.
That'd be interesting to do as like some of the top fighters, right? Just like see the champ just run through the career mode real quick.
I'll stream anything you guys are interested in. Y'all just got to show me interest. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody wants to do gauntlets through the career mode, go put it on super hard and watch people get... Can we even spectate the career mode? That's a question. Either way, we're going to get started. Who we have up on commentary first before we get started? Might just be me and you.
Commentate the first one.
There you go. Texas King Dub, and I see Ampy. All right, you guys are ready. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first match of tonight. Starting with this new Tale of the Tape. Actually, fun fact, if you guys are watching the stream, I'm going to test this out. I'll be testing graphics a lot today, guys, but check it out. In the blue corner, we got Valentin taking on Blazing Ben in the red corner. We're about to get started on this match. Looking at this Tale of the Tape, looking pretty dang nice, if I do say so myself. We're gonna go on to this next one. I don't know if y'all saw that, but that was a slick little intro graphic I'm working on. Y'all let me know.
Nice.
Y'all let me know how that is, bro. Y'all let me know how that is.
I saw the visual.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, it's there. It's there. Oh, and I think I set this for 3 rounds. I keep forgetting to set the sake. Can you guys, Ben and Valentin, can you guys go ahead and hit a reset really quickly, guys? Hit a reset really quick. I don't think Ben and Valentin can hear us, because they're locked in.
Yeah,
they're locked in.
Right now.
No big. We'll start it with a 3-rounder.
Yeah, we got some punch stats up on the clock as well, guys. So I'm trying to track some punch stats for you guys. I don't know how accurate the data will be. Still working it out. It will be improved over the next couple of streams.
They fight in this 3 rounds, I guess.
I think so. Yeah,
Yep.
They look like they're just gonna go for it.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Yeah.
Just jump right into it, guys.
Yeah, well, both
Are we,
fighters trying to read each other.
Sorry, I'm a little confused on who's
Starting off
who
real
here.
quick
Is
on this
it
one, man. Like both of them rocking the purple shorts. It was a long time
Me
since
and
we've
you,
seen
Empire.
Valentin. Yeah. Hop on in, bro.
gotcha? And is it Ben with the white hair?
Yeah, I believe so. And then I think
It looked like he nodded his head.
that's the Valentin style I'm familiar with.
Quick headset adjustment to Ben, gets right back in the throne. Ooh, gets caught with a big left hook though.
Yeah, some good
Shakes it off.
shots from both fighters. Looks like they're just trying to find each other's range. Trying to make something happen with it. A good hook.
Absolutely. No one knows better about finding range than Texas King Dub. You've never seen that guy fight, man. He will piece you apart. Head, body, stepping in and out.
Yeah, I
The
tried, man.
backup fighters here.
I really like that jab from Valentin.
Yeah, it's landing.
Ooh, good jab to the body.
Ben wants to shrug it off like it didn't land, but that certainly hit his solar plexus. Good quick first round.
A good quick first round. Seems like pretty close round there. But if I had to give it to someone, Valentin landed more volume with the shots. I think.
Yeah, I agree. King Dub, I think Valentin certainly landed the higher volume punches, better power. What do you think Ben could do to adjust from this first round?
Nah, man. I see him trying to close the distance, trying to land some big hooks, some good jabs on the way in before closing the distance. Maybe even like a couple feints, get him to react.
I absolutely agree. Some feints would tie in really well into this matchup for him because Valentin has the distance on him. He's got the reach, height advantage. Ben could look to get inside. He might find some more success. But here we go.
Yeah, I like the little movement he's doing, little side to side
Mhm.
movement, trying to find a way in. But Valentin just snapping that jab.
Yeah, that jab is just about all Valentin needs, it seems. Ben looking for his opening still, gauging distance. Valentin wants that big overhand right.
Yeah, man, just looks like a range fight. It's gonna be a range fight. Blazing. As you can see, trying to close the distance, but that jab just
These
keeps
are some
on.
of the most, yeah, that jab's getting him. These are some of the most fun fights to watch, I feel like.
Yeah,
When you're
like
not
a
just being crowded.
game of chess, kind of.
Exactly, yeah. What's he gonna throw? How am I gonna counter it? If he catches my counter, how am I gonna adjust? These are the kind of thoughts that are likely going through their mind right now.
Yeah. Ooh, good cross there by Valentin.
That landed well. He's landing better now. He's finding his rhythm. Missed on that one big.
Going to the body. I like it. That's what I like to see Blazing Ben do. Give him something to the body to get him to bring them gloves down and just come up with a hook.
That's a good
And right,
assessment
like
right there.
right there,
Yep.
he went up with that uppercut, kind of landed.
The level change. Valentin seems to be confident he's going to take this and maybe saving some energy. I guess we'll see now in the scorecards.
Oh, I guess we do have 2 rounds on.
I guess it was 2 rounds. Ah, yeah. Unk
Ben
didn't mess
shaking
up
his
this
head.
time.
Look, you lost.
A good fight for both fighters.
Yeah, you just gotta change the card counter. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Up.
V with the first dub of the night, man. 10-9, 10-9, 2018, guys. Good. I mean, as we know about V, man, he likes to work the jab, and the jab is much improved in this patch of the game. Let's take a look at the damage. A low damage round, but hey, it's all about damage mitigation. It's only two round, 2-minute format, right? A lot of people asking about the about the chat. I'll let you guys know. 439 to 154, 226 to 51, and we're gonna hear from Blazing Ben here in a second. So, people in the chat, not the bleeping. Yeah, for some reason, guys, TikTok has been bleeping words that it thinks are cuss words or bad words. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to talk to this new algorithm. Yeah. But for those who are asking, how do I get this stream, or how do I stream the game like this? Thrill the Fight 2 is the game that we're playing. It's out now for MetaQuest VR headsets, and how I stream this is through the observer mode from the Thrill the Fight team. Now that's just the gameplay footage that you guys see. All this other graphics, everything red, white, and this cream color that I've got going on, I did it with these hands, right? And I just built it, with various tools, and been putting it all together for like, I don't know, it's been years. It's been a lot of time, guys. I don't even know. People ask me more about the stream than anything. I might have to start a channel on just how to stream. But with that being said, we got.
Speaking of the stream, Prophet said that the Discord audio was a little bit low. I just want to make sure that that's been resolved.
Is it the Discord audio, Prophet, for like in Discord yourself, or is the Discord audio low on the stream? Stream chat, let me know, you guys. Can y'all hear?
I think it's both in YouTube, he's saying.
Let's see. Because all of my audio is coming out redlining in the stream, meaning that it is at the max. So y'all let me know Jeremiah, is there a league? Yeah, join the Ringside VR Discord, man. We literally are just not getting kicked off with the ranked league here on the server. Yeah. So, Prophet, let me know what you got going on there, my guy.
Yeah, so I got my brother-in-law here watching the stream on his phone, and then mine too, and I was watching YouTube as well. Like, dude, I gotta hold the phone up to my ear to even hear you guys, and so does he. And I went over to YouTube, and it's the same thing. Like,
very interesting. Chat, y'all let me know if you guys can hear the audio. Can someone get a double verification on that? More fights coming soon? Yeah.
Like, I've checked all my settings, and like all my volumes are up. I don't got anything restricting, nothing. I couldn't even hear the commentators. Like,
Ready or Not says, I sound perfect. Can you guys hear the commentators? Commentators, give them some audio there. This is also coming in.
Yo. Commentary from the Discord coming live.
Maybe it's just on my end.
Mic test. I see some people saying they can hear on TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok's hearing fine. I think it might be a YouTube specific issue. I've got to see what's going on here. Commentary sounds good. Yeah, and what's crazy is like, yes, YouTube. Let me
maybe it's just me. False alarm, my guys.
No.
All right.
Wait. let me. Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, I'm just listening to the Discord playback myself. I was able to hear it, but it sucks because 2 people are not hearing it. So, that's kind of weird. All right, enough delays though. Let's go ahead and get the next. I'll try to fix audio issues. Up next, we've got Valentin taking.
Just one last thing. Do you want me to stream to the Discord, or do you want to keep the vertical?
Oh, dude, if you want to stream to the Discord, yeah, go ahead. I think the commentators really appreciate the additional the vertical feed. I mean, the horizontal feed there. Unfortunately, I can't bring the vertical stream to you guys, but it's good to have these observers. So let me go ahead and stop sharing here. Right, and then that is going to allow me to hand it over, and then I'm gonna send you the code, Solly.
Sounds good.
And there you go. You've got the code now in the chat. One thing too in the chat, guys. Yeah, like the VR boxing has jank. We call it that VR jank, right? The legs don't track leg movements, so they got a little weird noodly legs. Even though this is probably the best boxing experience multiplayer out there right now, you guys can tell that it's got a little bit of, a little something there, right? The game is a lot harder in actual practice than it looks on screen, because while boxing IQ definitely works and it gives you an advantage, it's still a game at the end of the day. And so people have to kind of figure out how to work their strategies with the game. You're going to see a wide range of people who look like they can fight, look like they can't fight, people who are boxers, people who aren't. It just is what it is. But the best experience is under the headset, guys. I cannot stress this enough. The best experience is of the headset. So, Jackmon, you got the code. Let me know if you've got it. Check your message requests and send it just to the challenger here.
The champ is up next.
Yeah, Jackmon. It was crazy is, guys, go to the profile. Now, this is going to be great because this is going to be the first time that we get to see Jackmon's actual. So people asking if there's a league. Yeah, Jackmon is the stationary champ right now. And so we get to see the champ with the belt. You know what I mean? Tonight, I'm going to be putting Cam's belt on him. So have a lot of fun to work with on that. So yeah. All right, still waiting on Jackmon. Jackmon, where you at, bro? Can anyone fight? Yes. So we're waiting for the champ to kind of hop in here. So how it works is Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be streaming fights from about 7 to 9. We started at 7:20, so I'll be around till about 9:20ish today, right? Anyone can jump in. You just have to get into the Ringside VR Discord, type in /register when you get there, register your boxer profile, and then you're in the system and can sign up for any events, right? On Sundays, it's either going to be a ranked card, or only for our ranked league members, top 32 in both divisions, or it's going to be an open invite exhibition card. You will know when you check the Discord announcements. Real Guy says, feels like the game is way easier if you have power and you can aim for your opponent's jaw. 1000%. If you got power in this game, if you're hitting with punches on average of like 50 to 70, you're solid. If you got pillow hands like some of us out here hitting for 20s and 30s, you ain't winning nothing. You better really outbox somebody. You know what I mean? Which Thrill of the Fight is this, 1 or 2? This is gonna be Thrill of the Fight 2. Absolutely. I don't see Jackmon. Has anyone seen Jackmon?
I do not. He does not seem to be in the chat. I pinged him, dropped him a DM, but I think we can move on to the next fighter.
We're going to move on. Unfortunately, Jackmon, we're going to take you off. You have to restart up. Next up is Darksy sending a code to the challenger. Darksy up next to challenge Valentin. Current rating king with a streak of 1. Santi says, which one is better? That's a tough question. So I think they both have their strengths. Thrill of the Fight 1 still, I think, has the better story mode. The single player experience, I think, since Thrill of the Fight 1 was built around that, I think it's still better. Thrill of the Fight 2 dev team still has a lot of updates that they want to push for the single player mode, which includes AI improvements, animation improvements, etc., etc. That will then get up. But Thrill of the Fight 1 doesn't have multiplayer, so it just loses off rip to that. And the multiplayer here, like I said, guys, as far as VR boxing games go, this is probably one of the best ones, right? Do you like the damage system? Currently, yes. For this new damage system, it's not perfect, and I don't think it ever will be, right? There will not be a damage system they make as perfect for everybody. But for this one, they've been noodling on this damage system for like a long time now, so it's going to be good. Valentin, what's good? Yep.
So apparently Darksy is alt to Jackmon. So
what?
He signed up twice.
This Darksy, new Darksy?
Yeah.
Is new Darksy Jackmon? Okay. It says Darksy here. Not 100% sure. Where the heck is Jackmon?
Right, I'm confused.
Bro,
he says he's lying. He was kidding.
Brother. All right, guys. It's all good, Valentin. Appreciate it, man. Like, hey, guys, chill out.
No.
All right, we're gonna go on to the tail of the tape. We got Darksy versus Valentin. I was about to be like, how does that even work? Let's go on to the next battle.
I swear they fought each other before.
I swear we've seen this, you know. Let's go to the test out these intros real quick. First up, in the blue corner, we got Darksy taking on the King. Valentin in the red corner taking a look at the tail of the tape. Man, it's going to be a good, interesting match, man. Right now, we can already see that Valentin, with that height advantage, going to be using those jabs to try to break down Darksy. Darksy trying to pull a little bit of a prank on Valentin. Let's see if he takes it out on him here in this next round.
Yeah, going to be a good one. Who we got up on commentary? Texas,
Yeah,
Santi, you guys pick that back? All right, nice. Ben, you want to hop in?
Yeah, I'll hop in.
Nice. All right, Texas, you and Ben, take it away.
All right.
Whoa, I think we got a disconnect.
Hold on a second.
A little bit of a disconnect there.
Hello, Tech Gremlins.
All right, they're ready back up. Let's go ahead and start it again. Now, one thing to note that Valentin is an EU fighter, right? So that's going to have some implications on both the latency here, you know what I'm saying? And the servers for Thrill of the Fight too, and that's probably why we have a little bit of a mismatch here. The servers can be a little bit iffy sometimes. Vibe with Ricky says, Thrill of the Fight 2 sucks for me because I'll land a clean punch. Oh, let me go ahead and take a break. Because right now,
yeah, Darcy's saying, hold up, he's in the sky. This is an interesting new glitch.
Yeah, we're gonna start this over. I'm locking with the chat. We're gonna try it one more time. Darksy's gonna come back out and come back in. But yeah, Vibe with Ricky says Thrill of the Fight 2 sucks for me because I'll land a clean punch, but it won't register. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the baseline problems. Santi with the roses, appreciate it. That's one of the big problems that still plagues the game. I think there are some conditions that you will land a clean punch and it's like it goes through someone. And Solly, you know, it's already frustrating that you miss every punch that you throw in VR essentially, but when you don't see those hits register, man, it does not feel good.
Yeah, right. Like it's what people are talking about when they feel like they're punching with pillow hands or with marshmallows, right? Like just you don't feel that impact, that oomph, and it just the whole experience doesn't feel right. Oh, there we go. We've got our classic glitch.
Oh my goodness.
Classic mini referee.
Oh, hey guys, can we?
Yeah, if either of you guys can hear hop out, we're gonna have to restart.
No, I don't think they can.
They're just going at it.
They're just gonna go. So unfortunately, guys, there's gonna be an extra Valentin in the ring.
Herb Dean.
Mini Valley.
Yeah, little Herb Dean in there.
Little Herb Dean. Let's go.
I like the body work coming from Darksy. Oh,
Darksy's
he's going at him. Good little feint by Valentine right there.
Yeah, he got to get started with that jab.
Yeah, that jab sucks. I hate it. Man, I got hit with that jab too many times, but Darksy's going in on the body. Oh,
big shot.
Ooh, nice little. Okay. Ooh, nice little weave.
Yeah, good slip there.
Good slip there by Valentin. Big shots.
They're throwing nice heavy 52. Early.
Yeah, big 52 there for Valentin.
Dang, another 50 snapping out right there.
It's these single shots that he's landing that puts a lot of damage. He don't really have to follow through, get caught with anything else. See, another 50 he lands right there.
That was interesting, like guys. So Valentin is he's primarily a jab user, right? He loves the yabs, as we like to say, right? And the jabs have been buffed in this game. Big 62 hit there by Darksy. Darksy swinging for the fences, trying to land those power shots. Wow.
Darksy swinging big late in the first round.
Oh, wow. I don't know. It might have. Darksy might have turned the tables right there at the end.
Right at the end, the last 10 seconds, Darksy swinging big. Sheesh, man.
Yeah, man. Pretty much an even fight from the start. And then looks like Darksy took over at the end there. But you never know. You know, the overall damage.
No glove touch at the end of that first round. Darksy ignored the glove touch.
He's out here for blood for some reason, man. He's out here for business. He wants the crown. And how can I blame him? Chat, we're gonna get to answer you guys' questions right after this match, real quick, guys. So don't worry, we're not ignoring y'all.
Seconds out.
All right, let's see the second round.
Okay, ready? Box on.
Ooh, swinging big early. Looking to get him out of here.
Who's ever more aggressive this round is going to be the winner.
I'm liking the counters coming from Valentine here. A good movement by Darksy.
Yeah, it's a good overhand.
Ooh, nice little slip there. Good 54. Valentine trying to get his jab and cross off, but beautiful hook right there. But more coming from Darksy.
Valentine's he's looking for like these 1-2 shots, combos. He needs to throw a good 3-4 piece. Or
He needs to
something more
start
with more
headhunting
volume.
more. Especially since Darcy's coming off more aggressive. Valentin's got to start headhunting more.
Yeah, he's stacking up damage on him.
Ooh.
Oh, what happened there?
What was
Are we
that
back?
A little bit of
glitch?
lag, but good shots coming from Valentin.
Protect yourself at all times.
Ooh. Oh, they're throwing.
Oh,
I'm
good
liking the
body.
body work from Darcy.
Dang, that right hand from Darcy though, man. This man is coming out firing with very bad intentions for Valentin.
Oh, they're just trading in the pocket. Ooh.
Good cross there.
All these heavy shots. Oh, Darcy throwing heavy.
Heavy hooks. They're swinging away.
Ooh. Last couple seconds here. I think that went to Darcy. But that was a good fight. Good fight.
Great fight.
Let's take a look at the official scorecard here. I think my graphics test is going well. Valentin winning by decision here.
No,
10-9.
Darcy.
Darcy. Is it Darcy? Blue corner, Darcy. Sorry, Darcy winning by decision. Apologies there, Darcy. Why it just kicked me out of the lobby. Darcy.
That's okay. You're gonna have to restart it anyway because of the third man glitch.
All right, so that's Darcy by decision.
Yeah, Darcy by decision. 10-9, 10-9, no knockdowns, and then 829 to 759, 11-14 to 992, and 1943 to 751 total.
Okay, so let me go ahead and restart this. Sorry about that, guys. My graphics got messed up there at the end. We're going to burn it all down.
Yeah, Darcy, you're gonna need to. We're gonna send you a new code.
We're gonna send you a new code. Yeah, Darcy. Let's try this again. Start a brand new spectator. So it's interesting. So that used to be, that little duplicate boxer bug used to be a bug that only happened in the PTC version, right? So very interesting. Go back to the Philly.
It got pushed to live and on some level of it. It looks like the bug made it through.
Okay, let me go ahead and send this new code to Dez and Darcy.
I do sometimes enjoy when there's that third fighter, especially if I'm doing the free cam. You just get to have some funny, like, just shots that you don't normally get.
I think it's great. It just reminds us that we need a referee in this game. So, okay, so the new code is sent to the boxers. I'm going to send this new code to you, and while we wait for everybody to get back online, I'm going to answer some questions from the chat here. Hold on, let me see. Solly, where you at? There we go.
Somewhere.
There we go. All right, new code is sent to you, Solly. And let's address some questions that I saw from the chat earlier on. So I saw some good ones. Let me scroll back up here just for a second. How does height difference work in this game? CD Wig. Okay, so height difference, right? The game does track your height when you get in, so it does record your height. Now, a lot of people think because and it tracks your arms, so you have to actually track your arms. A series of tracking tests. So arm length, height, they do matter. They are real in this game. Now, you would think that the taller fighter with the longer reach would have an advantage. Not the case, right? Ask Llama. He's the giant killer, okay? They were like, oh, it's David versus the Goliath. Well, I remember David winning that battle in the biblical text. I don't know if it was accurate to history, but the slingshot was shot into a big man's forehead and he went down. So in this game, David does definitely still have a chance in the David and Goliath match, right? Guys, which has better multiplayer? Thrill of the Fight 2 is the only one with multiplayer. Thrill of the Fight 1 does not have multiplayer. How do you join? For everybody who wants to join, all you gotta do is join the Ringside VR Discord. I'm gonna send a message here in the chat. Yeah, and remember the first game, it was the same height as everyone. Yeah, and so for a little bit of lore for everyone, Thrill of the Fight 1 and Thrill of the Fight 2, not only because the names are different, they're not the same VR game. They burned Thrill of the Fight 1 down to the ground and used its ashes to recreate Thrill of the Fight 2. So they're completely different games. Can't even be compared. Only thing that's a real difference is, like, you know, one of them has a multiplayer and one of them does not, right? Bait says, where are we going to see the code when we get on a fight to join the room? If you're registered, you're on the list. We have a bot that will send you the code. Yeah, and definitely punching a wall. Solly can attest to this. I've attested to this. Punching a wall, a TV, a loved one, a pet, a child, a corner of a desk, or a monitor is a canon event in VR boxing.
Don't forget yourself, because like the headset
true.
sits a few inches in front of your face, and some boxers have some tight guards. I've seen a lot of people punch themselves getting back into their guard position.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it do be like that. So let me go ahead and get everyone is back. We're back in the right corners. We're gonna go on to the next match. King Darksy taking on Dez is Better. Let's go on to the tail of the tape. In the blue corner, we got Dez taking on Darksy. In the red corner, taking a look at the tail of the tape. 5'5" to 5'10", a little bit of that David and Goliath matchup I was telling you guys about, right? Looking very interesting here, guys. We got some commentators up ready to commentate the action. Two 2-minute rounds on the clock.
Let's go. All right. Darksy, the new king of the ring. Let's see how long can you have that streak.
Oh, he's getting hit hard. Oh, they're just trading now.
Yeah, Desi got caught with a counter there.
You know, I'd like to see them work distance a little bit. I saw Darksy say he's a little bit gassed, and, you know, if he wants to stay king, he's going to need a bigger gas tank. Shots coming from both.
Looks like Desi's trying to test that gas tank on him. Good body.
Looking good from both fighters here so far.
Oh, it's interesting. Like, we can now see some of the stats. I mean, visually, you can already tell they're both favoring the hooks here, but Darksy, and you got the hook stats right now. 46% power shots landed from the both of them, and Darksy throwing out a couple of jabs here, but it really is the hooks. The truth is out here now. We can definitely see what punches people are throwing.
Oh yeah, beautiful hooks coming from Darksy. Nice little slips from Dez coming here. More hooks.
Turn.
I like the body work. Oh.
No, it's a good fight so far. Just for the audience, we got Dez in the black shorts, Darksy coming back here in the white. Is there anything right now that either of you are seeing that, you know, like kind of is, you know, why the Darksy is getting ahead? Because it feels pretty even, but it feels like I'd give Darksy just a slight edge as this round's coming to an end.
Wait, Darksy's in the black or white shorts? I missed that.
No, Darksy's in the white.
Okay. I don't know. I like the movement coming from Darksy here as the round just ends, but okay, dirty shot coming from the black shorts.
A little bit of a dirty shot there.
Yeah, you didn't like that one. But you know, I'm liking the movement coming from Darksy, especially with the height disadvantage. But I think when Dez is coming in with those big hook barrages there, he's kind of covering up, not really throwing much, waiting for him to back up. I'd like to see him try and slip, counter, do something to have Dez respect the power coming back.
I actually absolutely agree. Any insights you'd say for Dez? Because it felt like he actually kind of took it at the end of the round there with a lot of damage. Darksy just kind of surviving out to the end.
Yeah, I like the big barrages coming from Dez. You know, he's really taking control, knowing that Darksy is covering up, not throwing too much back in those big exchanges. So I like the control he's taking over. But we'll see if Darksy can capitalize here in this next round.
Yeah, it feels like he was kind of, you know, being a little bit conservative. Ben, what do you think as far as, you know, how this round is starting? It's kind of going the same as the first so far, right? Just explosive exchanges.
Oh, yeah, they're just exploding, big exchanges. But I like it, you know, very entertaining. They're here to, you know, just hurt each other. but it's nice. I'm liking it so far.
Ooh,
good body shot. Ooh.
Rip into the body.
And that's the thing. In these 2-minute rounds, 2 rounds, right? Just a quick lapse of judgment or focus, like you can rack up a lot of quick shots that will be the end of you, right? Like it could be 300 or 400 damage, and that's all you need to win the match.
That's true. I'm liking the body work.
Big thundering counter hooks coming.
We got Dez headhunting here, which seems to be the name of the game in this fight.
Dez definitely doing a good job. And now the fighters don't see the bars. Fortunately, in the spectator mode, we can still see them, so we know how these damage numbers are coming out. Dez starting to really rack it up.
Right on that red line there.
Yeah, and there it is!
The knockdown.
Darksea down.
Never dull moment with this thing. What is it?
Ready? Box.
Oh, hands low, head movement there. He knows he got this one in the bag. Oh, good shot there. But a beautiful win and some dirty shots coming from Dez here, but it's all right. Good win, big exchanges. I love this fight. Very entertaining.
Oh, absolutely.
All right,
Let's take a look at the details there. Yeah, 20-17 there for Darksea in the red corner. Darksea, man, on a bit of a tear right now. 2 wins up, 10-9, 10-8 there. 1 knockdown in the second round. Definitely sealed the deal for the young man. And setting himself really good here. So King Darksea with another win on the board. Up next, newcomer Kairos. Kairos! Is that a Borderlands reference? Maybe it's a different Kairos that I'm thinking about. But
Be
Kairos,
a One Piece reference. There's also could just be a Greek reference.
Could also be a Greek reference. No, 100%. A lot of references. Kairos, you have a message for you in your message request. Go ahead and tap in for me, bro, and hop into the match. All right, locking in with the chat here. Quinn Steele going to stop Darksea if he gets that far. Hey, yo, Darksea has a lot of people, right? So he's got up next, he's got Kairos, then he's got Clint Steele, Bank has been robbed, Chip, Ampy, right? Finn Rush, Sweet Pea, right? Enrique Franco. And then Papi Chulo in the back. So in Enrique. God, I gotta roll my R's. I gotta get better with rolling my R's. Okay, here we go.
Let's go.
Kairos already locked in. Let's keep it moving, man. We're gonna push on to the next fight. So up next in the blue corner, we got Kairos taking on King Darksea in the red corner. Both these VR boxers locked in for this King of the Ring battle. Darksea up 2 on the King of the Ring scorecard. Will he have the energy to keep the crown? The crown is very much heavy. We're going to find out coming up next in this next fight.
Yeah, Darksea in the red corner in the black shorts. Sorry, guys, I gave you misinformation last time. And then his opponent, Kairos, in the black with the green.
Let's go.
Who we got up on commentary now?
I can hop in.
Yeah, I'm Ampy. Let's let me and you hop in for this one. And already shots flying.
Yeah, Kairos landing heavy from that lower position. He's able to beat some big folks in.
Yeah, there seems to be a trend in a lot of Darksea's matches where, like, it has, he'll try to get you into this exchange, where I think in general he thrives, right? Some people are able to, tough it out for a while, but long run he does seem to wear fighters down in that inner fight.
Absolutely, and he closes the space so well whenever he feels like it. He can just take 1-2 steps in and he's right up on you.
Guys here almost looking a little bit like McGregor. He's got like that kind of, you know, jumpy, twitchy style a little bit.
Right,
But
you never know where
great
that
jabs.
guard is going.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Oh,
Huge
nice.
overhead.
Yeah, he was trying to take his head off, clean off, and even though that shot missed, one of his follow-ups hit for 65. Darksea is understanding the power of this game in a big way.
Kairos has got to be real careful leaving his hands down like that.
Yeah, we can see right now. Like, he's had a few good exchanges, but he just can't put on the consistent damage that Darksea's putting on right now.
I don't really get the strategy here. What? We got a little glove touch, maybe just
Yeah, maybe something in the...
quick. Right back to the throw. Both of them just landing huge haymakers.
Ooh, turnaround punch.
Dark's starting to throw the style. He's hurt, I think.
Yeah, he's starting to feel it. He's starting to go for style points at this point.
Very interesting round. Who do you think is up on style points, Solid?
I mean, I gotta give it to Darksea. I will give credit though to Kairos. Right, he's defensively very stylish. He's got that movement. He's very quick. You know, it feels like he might have some IRL experience, but just in terms of the way the punches in this game are going, it's all Darksea right now. What advice would you give to Kairos as like an adjustment to make for round 2?
I think he could use a bit higher of a guard, first off. A bit more movement in his shots would do him well. Darksea seems to be managing his distance effectively and landing when he wants to, but, you know, first round, just failing each other out.
Well, it looked like towards the end of it, Darksea felt like he was in control. Here again, playing the mind games. They work in his favor, right? Because like he's just getting to recover during that time. He's just going to take a breather. A little freeze there, but looks like he's coming back. This has just been a weird fight.
This is very interesting. Can't tell what he's doing when he goes low like that, but at least they're staying cordial with each other. That was a rapid fire, straight like triple jab from interesting guard too. I think they're just trying out new things, which I can always appreciate.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeble attempt there by Kairos. A lot of punches thrown, but not a lot landed. Darksea just comfortably sitting behind the guard the entire time and then just hitting him with a big little counter shot, telling him to back off.
Exactly, just a little game of cat and mouse. Who's going to throw first and engage?
Looks like he's just going to sit down every few seconds.
Exactly, he needs a little bit of a break. Maybe he's tired himself out.
He's fighting in the bathroom. He's doing a literal pooper.
Oh my god, the hammer fist. What's going on?
The animosity is here. They're here. He wants him down.
Have you ever seen a more cat posh punch?
hammer fists.
And now what's crazy is we have the visual proof that cat pawing and hammer fists literally don't do any damage in this game.
Yeah.
But you know, Darksea is up, so you know, if he wants to have fun, let him have fun.
If Chaos is going to throw that punch, you gotta level change with it as well, because they can catch you sometimes if you're not careful. If they start in a low position and hit you with that cat paw, just the right angle. I've been hit by some mean 70s and 80s from it just in this update alone.
Yeah, you got to know how to game the system to get that damage out. But speaking of gaming the system, let's check the system's game stats here. 20-18 for Darksea, 10-9, 10-9, no knockdowns. Damage was about 2K to 1K, give or take, right? So, you know, a good easy match for the current king Darksea as he heads on his way to rack up a nice little 3 streak here. But up next, he is facing Clint Steele, getting prepared for his upcoming ranked match against Tesco. Oh man, I wish I could play that promo that Clint Steele cut the other day. That thing was crazy. But it's gonna be interesting. Clint, you got the code. Check your message request, my guy. Okay, up next, Darksy with 3 wins, man. As we wait for Clint Steele to hop up on in here, it's real fun to see. I hope you guys are enjoying the graphics package. We're still working on it, getting some of this stuff locked and loaded. Stats all over the place. We're gonna be adding more and more and more stats as the weeks continue. More graphics, and then you know, fixing up the replay system and everything. Yeah. Where's the message request going to be at, Bait? If you're on the list, the message request will come to you as a message request in Discord. So you get your messages from the people you know, and then anybody who you're not friends with or haven't talked to, it'll be in a message request tab. Enrique, all right, yeah. All right, Bait. Yeah, once it's your turn, I'll let you know. But up next, we're gonna go to the next match. We've got Clint Steele in the blue corner, Darksy in the red corner. Let's take it on to the tail of the tape here. We got Clint Steele in the blue corner taking on King Darksy in the red corner. Both of these boxers looking to settle the score. Clint Steele trying to take the crown. Darksy trying to hold on to the crown. This is about to be a really good fight. I'm excited for this, guys. I hope you guys are excited for it too. It'll be interesting to see how Clint continues to develop his VR boxing style as he's been on a mission to try to find that ever elusive power.
Absolutely, and as for the commentators, Anp, Texas, Ben, who wants to hop up on this one?
Get ready.
More than willing to hop down if Texas or Ben want to get in.
Yeah, we starting off with some love right off the rip.
My bad, I was away.
You're good. So just to let you guys know, both these boxers are in the black trunks, but Clint Steele has the pink gloves. Darksy has the black gloves.
Clint Steele. I like the body work.
Did Darksy get hair between rounds?
You said what?
Am I tripping? Did Darksy get hair between rounds?
Bald,
he was bald last round, wasn't he?
Yeah. This man been king so long he grew hair.
Wow. The age. You know what happens? Back in the day, kings would grow their hair out in times of peace. So, you know.
What is going on?
This man Darksy says he's not feeling any of these hands. And I don't know, Darksy got this drunken boxer style. Clint with the bolo uppercut, trying to land some punches here. But wow, big shots being landed by Darksy. Gotta pay attention here. He's still trying to throw the hammer fist. I don't see how he's still getting away with this, but we out here in this match. Clint Steele's got to work fast, guys. Working that body. Ooh.
Nasty body shots by Clint. Clint Steele is known for the big body shots.
Yeah, I super like to say all-you-can-eat rib buffet. He just went to town on that. And again, that opening didn't get closed, so he just kept hitting at it. And there it is again. Wow. 46, 44. And just consecutive punches with the same hand.
Yeah, and you guys can see that damage that Darksy's accumulating right now, not respecting the body shots of Clint Steele. If Clint Steele can keep the pressure on him, he might be working on his way for a knockdown, but with only 13 seconds left on the clock, can't Clint Steele do it? I mean, guys, he's already, I think, in my eyes, secured this first round, but chat, what do you say?
Dude, big shot there by Clint.
Looking at the damage numbers.
Yeah, man, looks like Darksy kind of stopped dancing, kind of locked in.
Mm-hmm.
But my guess, that round was for Clint.
Yeah, I would say 10-9 Clint.
That's 2 rounds already?
Why do we have a wire? Yeah, we had
was
one
that 2 rounds? That was 1, yeah.
Yeah,
we need a second round.
Yeah, we need that second round. What's going on? We didn't toe it and wait. Hold on, wait.
All right. I was at 60 seconds too. All right, yeah. But anyway, 1188 to 830 was that.
For some reason, am I not in control of the game anymore? I don't like this new observer, guys. There it is.
See.
All right, we're gonna rock it in for another one. Well, let's look at the results here because last time this screwed us over. Gotta make sure the damage there.
Screenshot.
So Clint,
Yep.
thank you. Clint won on damage on the first round. We're gonna do one more round here. And we're gonna start it back up. So Clint won the first round. A little bit of an extended stay. We're gonna go ahead and make sure they got it. Darksea, Clint, go ahead and ready back up. We're gonna do one more round. All right, back up for the inaugural round number 2. A little bit of pause there. Perfect Cell says Saturday too, Sundays as well. Perfect Cell, and sorry, yeah. Right now, Perfect Cell, you could join. I think you can join in. Let's see how many people we have in the queue. We might have to. We're gonna call it in about an hour or so. So, Perfect Cell, go ahead and join the Discord, and then let's see if we can have enough time to get you in there. I'm gonna drop a link in the chat. All right, round number 2. Go ahead, guys.
Here we go, man. Darksea really gotta do something about those body shots. You know, he's closing the distance, and he's staying right in front of him.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh.
Oh, whoa, he's stunned.
Yeah, big stun. It almost looked like he slipped there a little bit.
Nice jab there. Darksea taking this match a lot more seriously, man. On average, Darksea is able to hit for the 50s. That's a good average here. Clint Steele, known to be a firecracker starting out, but in later rounds having to, you know, some unfortunate things happen. Right now, Clint Steele's got to lock in because remember, even though he won that first round, he has to win this round to dethrone the king.
Yep. Big 60 there.
Those are the shots that are going to do it. And again, if anything is going to be Clint's, key to victory this match, it's definitely those body shots, man. He has been getting so much damage on them, but he hasn't been solely relying on them either, right? He leads them into those headshots whenever the opening comes.
Yeah, he sort of just finds it and just reacts naturally. But Darksea really, I like to see him use the range. There he goes with the jab. He's got the range.
Ooh, big shot
there
there
he
by
goes
Darksea.
again with a 1-2.
20
yeah, he's
seconds left
catching
on the
him
clock.
with that 1-2. Look with that range shot.
It's very accurate so far.
I think Darksea might have this on damage, guys. 7 seconds left. We might have to take this to a screenshot.
Yeah, I mean, looks like Darksea kind of found the damage at the end. He found his range. But it might be too late. We don't know.
All right, so Sally, you said you had the first round, correct?
Yeah, I dropped in the Discord.
All right, Darksea won the second round, 10-9. Taking a look at the details, we got to look at the damage. So Darksea winning that 1373 to 909, right?
Yeah, I think Darksea won that.
What was the score for the first round? I know Clint won that by a decent margin, but the details.
1188 to 830. That's wait, hold on. We need to get the calculator out for this one. This one's
Bust
gonna
out
be
the
close.
old calculator. Now, guys, just so you guys know, man, yeah, this is a VR boxing game that we are streaming right now. Thrill of the Fight 2 out now for MetaQuest 2, 3 Pro, and 3S. So only on MetaQuest, not on Steam. So everybody you see here fighting tonight is in a VR headset in their room. No controllers, like moving or pressing buttons. This is all them just throwing hands. So very interesting new type of game. We really like it out here at the Ringside VR Discord. If you guys are interested, you think you got the hands, you got a VR headset, the easiest way for you guys to join is going to be through the Discord. So join in on the Discord, man. Get in on the action. So Solly's going to tally up the scores there. And we're going to see who has the hands. Drum roll, please, for Solly. Will it be Clinton?
Right.
Will it be Darksea? What's going to happen? Tell it to us.
All right, let's see. I'm pulling up the second screenshot. All right. Clint with 2,097. Darksea with 2,203.
Whoo! Darksea maintaining the crown on the damage. He really took that second round a lot seriously, man. Shout out to Clint Steele for a good fight.
That was a great fight. Fight in the night so far.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So up next, we've got Bank has been robbed. Bank has been robbed. You've got the code. Go ahead and join into the match. And change that to 2. Back to 2. We're back on track.
And then I think Tomato said he wanted to come up for some commentary.
Yeah, anybody who wants to come up, they can bring them up, man. How can I join? So to join, very easy. Join the Ringside VR Discord. We run all of our events through the Discord. When you hop in, register yourself as a boxer. Tonight's queue is kind of full, though. We're pushing in on about an hour or so left, and we've got quite a few boxers still locking in, so we'll see how far we can get. We're going to go down. So Enrique, you are 1, 2, 3, 4. You're the 5th boxer in line right now, right? So ahead of you is Chip, Ampy, Finn Rush, and Sweet Pea, and then we'll have Enrique. And Enrique, I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to get to you and Papi Chulo. August Rain and Tomato, we might be able to get to you guys. We'll see. Yeah.
The best way to think about it, guys, is about 5 minutes per match, right? If it goes the full distance.
Yeah.
Plus another minute or 2 of setup. But again, the faster you guys get in there and ready, the quicker these matches go and the less time the king has to rest.
Oh yeah, that's you got to stress the king out. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, speaking of stress, Bank has been robbed is here to take this crown. Let's go ahead and head on to this tale of the tape. In the blue corner, we got Bank has been robbed, taking on King Darksy in the red corner. Both of these VR boxers locked in and ready to have a good fight. Darksy on a roll right now, powering his way through every opponent that we've been throwing at him tonight, but standing in his way, man. This man, Bank, has been robbed, ready to take the crown. Let's go ahead and get on to this next match.
Seconds out.
We got up on commentary.
Right. Bang. All right, Bank has been robbed. He's going to be in the pink gloves. Darksy in the black gloves. Right now we got 9 people in the queue. We're going to see how many people we can go through tonight. We had Papi Chulo and Augustus. Papi Chulo was the anchor. So we'll see if we get past those folks. Perfect Cell says, where do I register? In the chat, anywhere in the Discord, type in /register there, Perfect Cell, and you'll be able to set up your boxer's profile. But back to this action, though.
Jeez. Oh, Bank's got a very old school style, covering the body, big hooks, sets everything up very nicely.
Yeah, and he almost took out Darksy right then and there, but Darksy doing a good job getting back on the defense and recovering some of that damage and resetting.
Ooh. Ben got hurt.
Oh, he's hurt.
Whoa! 1 and a 1. What is that damage?
That damage came out of nowhere, bro. Came out of nowhere.
See, like literally, I've never seen 100 flat. That's kind of crazy.
That's wild.
Literally went into Mike Tyson mode. That was insane.
Darksy got that power, man. I don't think Bank's making a bad account of himself. He's very, very close to getting these knockdowns. Ooh! I think Ben got hurt again. Oh, that was a nice shot by Darksy. Snuck it in there.
This is
oh my
interesting.
Goodness.
Darksy has not put out this kind of power against anyone else yet.
Maybe it's the slugfest that's buffing him a little bit here. Oh!
That does make sense. A little bit of counter damage coming in as well. Both of these fighters have been taken right to the brink of a knockdown and recovered just barely.
Ooh! Darksy got hit with a nice 2-piece. Banky can finish this.
I think it's just going to be about who can finish off one of these good barrages.
Oh, that was a close. Oh! Darksy got hit so hard, he turned around and did not face his opponent. That's kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
He hit the Tony Ferguson on him.
Coach, I need help. bring the ice. That hurt. Wow, that wasn't crazy. Well, yeah, definitely Darksy up there with the knockdown, coming in with those 100 damage. I don't even know what adjustment you make to that, right? To me, I see my opponent hit me with 200 damage shots. I might be a put a controllers down kind of moment.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you do
definitely.
as Bank?
It's definitely a matter of Bank finishing these knockdowns. He can get the damage. He's getting the damage good and well. It's a matter of him right now finishing the knockdown. This is a big thing for everybody. A lot of people can generate good power. It's how you finish the knockdown. Some people can't find that last shot, and I think that's what we're seeing happen to Bank right now.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, bro, somebody hitting for a hundo is like, it's crazy business, bro. We say it a lot. Check this man's gloves. Check this man's gloves. How you hitting for a straight? Somebody said, "Is that 101, bro? Like, what's going on?"
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But I will give Bank credit, right? Like, he's holding his own well against Darksy. He's taking him really close. But again, Darksy's just finding this moment where, you know, he's just getting away, and Bank isn't able to chase him down and just seal the deal, like you said.
Yeah, this is definitely a slugfest. Darksy, he's like looking away from him a little bit. I think Bank's affecting him. It's kind of grayed out. Oh,
that's the thing. Darcy has these moments, and again, this is because this is like his fourth defense. He's tired. He's getting close. He can't throw it in this barrage the same way that Bank is able to. And Bank has him well on the rope right now.
Bank's just
And there it is!
Oh, he had
Had him turned around.
I think he's out damaged Darksy. I know he's on 100, but Bank's output is very good this fight. He could take it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Darcy definitely had the bigger shots, but I think the more consistent damage might be going to Bank, as you said. Darcy very ready to come back. He's trying to get those hundreds back out.
Oh my goodness. Yo, Bank is a great example of like anybody could come in and start making a name for himself. He's a newer guy to ringside, I believe, right? So, like, he's definitely improved a lot. He can hang with a lot of guys now. Especially we saw him hang with Llama. He's a great fighter.
Yeah, man.
I totally agree.
I love that about new folks, man. It's always great to see people come up. You know what I'm saying? Ooh.
Hooks from Bank. We're gonna see if he gets the damage. Oh. Darcy got her bag. Bank's gotta find his shot. Darcy's output this round, man. We're gonna see who takes it in damage. I think it was Bank.
Whoa!
It's a draw.
Yeah, I mean, it earned as a draw for sure. It's going to be 2 10-8 rounds, but we're going to check this on the damage.
Yeah, because damage is going. I don't think they're going to be tied on damage, man. We're going to find a winner for sure
I don't
here.
think so.
Will Riggins said, "Yeah, I thought so. This fight was close." All right, Banks has been robbed. I think he's still looking at the scorecards. I do wish the Observer that I miss the old days when the scorecards would just show up regardless of what the boxers were doing, right? I don't like this going back to the main menu stuff. All right, 10-8, 10-8 for both of them, right? A knockdown apiece, all things equal. So drum roll, please, on the damage. Ooh, that boy Bank has been robbed 3,323 to 2,984. The new king. Bank has been robbed. Ladies and gentlemen, clap it up. Clap it up for the homie. That's crazy.
Look at that damage. 1662 and 1661. Like, the consistency. Basically doing the exact same amount of damage both rounds.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was wild. Hold on. Yeah. So let me go ahead.
Of the night for sure so far.
We got the Bank has been robbed era, man. Bank has been robbed. Hey, give it up to Darksy. Y'all give it up to Darksy, man.
Listen, the crown has been robbed. The throne has been robbed. There is a new king.
Man came up here straight pillaging, bro. Hold on. All right, let's bring Darksy down. Put,
sometimes it goes down to an IQ thing, right? We knew it was a close fight by the damage. I don't think Darksy expected Bank to get that knockdown, but if you start coasting and around with the guys trying to take your head off, that's what you got to expect. And Bank took advantage perfectly.
And honestly, like, Clint Steele almost took the last fight against Darksy, right? And it was because Darksy was kind of playing around in that first round. Darksy, you know, he locked in the second round, but this is only 2 minutes, man. 2 minutes, 2 rounds. You got to stay locked in, especially if you're the king. All right, coming up next, Chip, you've got the code. Check your message requests. We got Chip taking on Bank Has Been Robbed. This is gonna be another good one, man. Chip's a good fighter. Bank Has Been Robbed's a good fighter. I'm gonna be very happy to see. Can you use stationary instead of room scale or no? Top Kid Soap. Yeah, so you could use whatever control style you want. For King of the Ring, it's completely open. We're not doing separate divisions. For exhibitions, we have a matchmaking system in the Discord that tries to match up the available folks. So we try to match up room scale to room scale, stationary to stationary on exhibitions. We also try to match regions as best as we can, but since it's the first 30 boxers that signs in that gets on the card, it's sometimes we have a mismatch. In ranked, however, it is always locked in. There's only the room scale division and only the stationary division. Where in the queue is Papi Chulo? Papi Chulo, right now you are number 6 in the queue. Right, so we've got Bank Has Been Robbed versus Chip right now. Up next, Ampy, then Finn Rush, then Sweet Pea, Enrique, Papi Chulo, and then after Papi Chulo, everything is bonus, right? So we got Augustus Rain, Tomato, and the Agent here for bonuses here. I got to lock in. Hey, Prophet, let me make sure to message you here. There's something I had been meaning to message you about, bro. Send it to you via DMs, my guy. Hector says, is the King of the Ring signups done? Yeah, right now we can't guarantee. You can still sign up, but we can't guarantee you'll make it in on stream. We've got about close to an hour left. So we're gonna. You could sign up.
Closer to half an hour at this point.
I started at 7:20, so I'm around until 9:20. Yeah. So I'm gonna give these folks as much time to hop in. So you can sign up, but we are closing down at about 9:20, 9:30, give or take how the king is. But right now, Darksea with the longest reign up on the board, 4 wins. Right now, Bank Has Been Robbed, the current king, looking to extend his league. He's got somebody in his way, that boy Lil Jackal, aka Chip. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go on to the tail of the tape. In the blue corner, we've got Chip taking on King Bank. In the red corner, both these VR boxers locked in for a King of the Ring fight. You know, this is gonna be a good one. They're almost even at 5'7" to 6 foot. Favoring Bank Has Been Robbed, right? It's room scale versus stationary, so we got a little bit of a mixed fight, but we're gonna see if these boxers are up for the challenge. Will Bank Has Been Robbed extend his king lead, or will Chip take the crown before it even gets started? We're gonna find out. So Chip is gonna be in the blue corner with the gray and black Puma trunks. Bank Has Been Robbed is gonna be in the red corner with the black trunks and the white stripe. Fellas, take it away.
Yeah, definitely Bank. His style is going to require a lot less energy than Darksea's did, because Darksea was all output, all trying to speed. This guy, Bank, will lull you until you think you have him beat, and he'll catch you. So we're going to see how he approaches this guy.
Yeah. And again, right, like he wasn't hitting for the 100 damage last round that Darksea was, but he still beat him, and he was able to do it with like a lot of consistent damage, right? He doesn't really throw a lot of weak punches. And you can see it now, right? He's just ranging in the high 20s to like mid-50s range.
Chip cannot keep eating these through the guard.
No. He's not blocking them as well as he thinks.
Yeah, because he's throwing, and Bank is landing effective shots through Chip's swings.
Threading the needle.
Chip is getting a little bit there. He's not landing on he's not succeeding on the defense, but he's getting a few counter shots in there, but not enough to make Bank want to stop.
You heard him.
Oh, maybe there it is. No resets here. These guys are all about these hands. Oh, there we go. Finally a cooldown moment.
Ooh.
Now, Tomato, when you're in these kind of like high intensity exchanges, what's your strategy for coming out on top, right? Where like your opponent's like, I'm just going to stick to you and throw as much volume as I can. What's the key to coming out on top in these exchanges?
You know, I know it's not the most fan-friendly thing, because most people... Most people, I was going to say most and slug. It is the way safer bet for you to defend, circle out, make that guy swing, and then counter hard. And Bank had an insane counter on Darksea right there.
Oh, not Darkseid, on Chip. But yeah, that was
Chip,
Chip,
that was really good. Oh, you're good. He just had, and there goes round 1 for Bank. Unfortunate knockdown for Chip. Our new king is reigning supreme so far, but adjustments can be made. Anything that you think Chip needs to do to come back here in round 2?
Definitely just tighten it up. Tighten it up. Try and look for the shot that can get him knocked down. I don't think damage was too far, because I think if Chip wants to get this done, he's got to fight himself a smart second round and try and get this knockdown.
Yeah, he's got 2 battles to fight, right? The knockdown battle and the damage battle, because he's definitely behind on damage as well right now. But he was able to, hit him with a couple of good shots, right? So it is there. I think he just has to stay focused. He's just got to be a little bit more disciplined and really pick your battles wisely, right? Like, don't bite on every fight that he gives you, even if your style, you're comfortable being a melee like brawler. That might mean that, your opponent's better, and so you got to play a little bit smarter at that point. And here we go. Round 2.
I think Bank is a very safe fighter. He keeps his defense nice and tight and makes sure he gets everything covered. When some shots are going to slip through. I Chip there. Bank can't keep staying in one spot like this. This is a 50-50 fight when they just exchange.
Both of them racking up the damage, but Chip getting it faster. He's got to be careful.
Oh my goodness. Chip's letting that clean straight. But sometimes it seems like Bank's just trying to go for the hooks. Chip is going for that clean straight in there. Beautiful.
But something I'm going to give credit to Bank for is he's the one doing more head movement and like coming in at the weirder angles. Chip's generally just kind of rushing forward. Almost down right now. Is Bank seeing his opportunity? Couple more shots is all he needs. He's keeping that damage bar high.
Left hook.
And now Chip comes in with beautiful counters, but Bank steals it out.
That's what I'm saying, man. These exchanges, you'll think one guy's about to get the knockdown, and then the other guy comes back with a hard shot, and then that is the result, man. What a shot by Bank.
Yeah, at this point, this is an insurmountable deficit for Chip. He was close there. He needed that opportunity. He needed to get that knockdown. And he was getting really low there, but he found a couple of good counter shots. The Bank has been robbed, just adjusted really well and just closed out the KO that he needed.
Ooh, nice counter straight by Chip, though.
Yeah. That's something like Chip has the skills to do it. He just needs to put it all together, right? It's just been better execution on Bank's part.
I know so many fighters with such great accuracy that if they just tighten it up and stop just swinging, they would be elite. I think Chip could have approached this one much better as the king is still here.
Yeah, I think he just got caught up in the brawl, right? Like caught up in his opponent's pace. And Bank just fought the better fight. No shame 100%. In a good loss. 20-16. Let's look at that. 10-8 to 10-8 in favor of Bank has been robbed. 1 knockdown in each round for 2 total. And then damage, almost doubling it. 969 for Chip, 1701 for Bank, 1196 to 1772 in round 2. Again, this case of like almost the exact same damage numbers round to round. Like he's incredibly consistent.
Yeah, definitely.
100%, man. Looking at we even have some punch totals here, man. Bank has been robbed throwing 86 punches to Chip 63 punches in total there in that round. So a little bit of extra stats there for your brains, you know what I mean? But with that being said, that is going to be Bank. I believe Bank has been robbed, taking another win, extending the lead. And this is a good one here, right? We've got Ampy up next. Send you the code there, Ampy. This time we've got 2 people coming in here. We got a few kings, man. Valentin with 1 win. Bank has been robbed with 2. Darkseid still with 4. So 3 kings of the night. Not a bad night indeed. Take a look at who we got up. You said
the punch total is something I find interesting. How'd you get it? You root to the spec? Is that the thing they do?
Yeah. So yeah, the Thrill of the Fight team got this new spectator thing that Trent had let me know about, and they let us finally get data that, you know, Trent sometimes pops in and he'll be like, "Ooh, these punch total." Bro, how are you tracking this stuff? And so they let the numbers free in an update, this past update, so we can get punch totals, we can get the round timer, the shorts. I'm still using my shorts because I don't like how they shorts look, and then we could even get player photos. I believe at the beginning of the match it takes the photo in the corner. So I mean, the Thrill Fight team, they're cooking on some stuff, man, trying to help the community be better. And I know a lot of league owners appreciate having this. I think Sib from AVRB did a video for anybody who wants to know specifically how to leverage that in your own stream. Check out Sib, SIB from AVRB. He has a video out on his YouTube channel right now that kind of goes over a few things, just some basics. But, you know, with the basics out, you can do whatever you want, man. You got a lot of fun. So we're going to be juicing up the stream over the next couple of weeks, providing more and more stats in the fight, just so you guys have a little bit of extra, you know what I'm saying? So Discord in the chat. I see y'all. Hold on, wait. Let's see. Discord. Where is that at? I have that Discord. There we go. There it is. There's the Discord. Sorry about that, guys. Discord link is in the chat. But up next, we've got Ampy coming in here trying to rob the bank. Take that crown. The gold is on his mind. We're going to the blue corner. In the blue corner, we've got Ampy taking on Bank. Has been robbed. In the red corner, these two VR boxers are locked in for this King of the Ring fight. Both of them fighting out of North America Central. A very much closer height, man. Is that 5'11" to 6'0", right? This is gonna be a good match, I think, man. A really good chance for Ampy to show his moves.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I need to hop off for a second for off commentary. So
right.
If Texas King, Tomato, or Super, if you're here.
Yeah, I'll jump in. Yeah, we got Ampy in the green shorts, guys. Texas Kingdom's not gonna be joining us, but we got Tomato, I believe, joining us, right?
Yeah. So
yeah,
definitely. Some people would ask, right? They'd be like, I'm at this level right now. How do I get up here? I think Ampy's one of those guys who can go to a different level. But right now, he's more casual. If this guy gets some proper training, some proper whatever, he could be one of those top guys. He's got a lot of things going for him.
I agree with you there, man. I've seen Ampy have a lot of fights. Some people say he's unorthodox, but I see him like really working a strategy, which is sometimes not something you see with a lot of people. You can't really identify that they're working towards something. But Ampy got a lot of good head movement, tries to hit from really weird angles, good movement, and he tries to return just like that.
Thing about Bank, man, is he will bring back all these shots.
He's got that power, and Tomato, man, power is king in this game, bro. Hands down. You can be sloppy, you can be whatever. You got the hands, you can generate some power. The ring is yours.
Oh, definitely. And if he gets you out of a lot of pinches, say you're in a 3-round fight, you weren't doing too hot, you couldn't catch on the guy. It only takes one knockdown to get you back into that match, and it could all fall down from there. So power is definitely the king.
Absolutely. But you know what I like on Ampy's side, though? You can see him, man, answering the phone clearly, picking up, saying, who is this? Left hook? I don't need that. Right hook? I don't need that. And that defensive behavior has saved him from getting knocked down right there, because Bank has been robbed, is putting pressure on him.
That's a very underrated defensive technique. I didn't learn that till like V4, but it's so effective when you actually use it. When you block those hooks, it negates a lot of damage.
And as you can see right now, I mean, Bank is still landing with his shots, but wow, Ampy finally going down. I was about to say Ampy surviving the onslaught, but there it is, man. Going down there towards the end. Big shots being landed there on Ampy. And a big shot going down. Oh, absolutely.
What a shot right there. And I think that's just the thing with Bank, man. He will. Sometimes it looks like he's playing possum a little bit. He'll let you get a couple shots off, come back with harder and harder shots. So do that and get that knockdown. Beautiful work.
Beautiful work. And in a two-minute format, man, like that is going to be almost a death sentence. You literally are put in a situation where you have to make something shake in the next round. That level of urgency, you know, it really messes up people's game plans, but also forces them to overexpose themselves, right? So you either rise above the pressure, get that knock. But if you're somebody like Ampy, where you're not like a knockout artist, right? You're more of a boxer, puncher. You want to sit in there, you want to move, you want to punch. That's going to be a tall order, man. What is Ampy going to be able to do it in the second round? We're going to find out. What you think, Tomato?
It's going to be very tough for him because We've seen Bank definitely look better in these second rounds than a guy like Darcy did, and that goes down. I think that's gonna deteriorate as this goes on, because you see these more hook-heavy styles are not great for longevity. You see guys like Llama, guys like Ball, guys like Bodie. All of their styles are built to go on a 9-10 streak in there, because it's just they calculate everything. They're not there just throwing and wasting energy.
Absolutely, man. And again, all those fighters that you mentioned, all of them, the one thing they have in common is they have great jabs, they have great fundamentals. Their ring IQ is there, but they're also still able to land consistent damage, man. So you got to be able to put together the full package if you want to be able to be successful in Thrill of the Fight too.
Ooh. I've seen guys with great cardio who can play this style so long.
Yeah, 100%, man. And if you got the cardio, the hook style is for you, maybe. But right now, what's impressive here is that the hook style from Bank has been robbed. I mean, still meeting an equal force in Ampy. Ampy's defensive first strategy has been keeping him in this slugfest, allowing him to go toe-to-toe and keep the pressure on Bank.
Ooh. Yo, definitely. I categorize these updates into two kinds of updates. There's these one-shot type power updates. There's like the power updates, and then there's you gotta work for it updates. And they kind of just cycle through those. I think this one is you gotta work for it update.
Oh, 100%, man. Uh-oh. Bank has been robbed. Ooh. Headset malfunction. I think his headset might have fallen off in the play space. Oh, no. 46 seconds left on the clock. We don't know where Bank is, but he done fell into the shadow realm.
The Bank ran out of money. Put him in that rear naked choke.
And there it is. The Bank is out of money. We gonna lock in and see.
Ladies and gentlemen,
man. And it was going good, dude. Shout out to Ampy for being a team player there. Good sportsman. Let's take a look at the results. Win by forfeit there. We did not get to see that
defeat by battery.
The battery went down. That's what it was.
Listen, battery is part of it. You gotta stay charged at the beginning if you want to get a long streak. You gotta last for about at least an hour.
Hey, you know what that means though, right? That means that I have more ideas for what type of prizes that I want to give out, especially for ranked. We've been really racking our brains on like what will be useful to the VR boxing community. We tried the VR boxing gloves for the last tournament season. They were hit or miss. Some people, if their hands could fit them, they worked. But I think like knuckle straps are probably just better in general, right? Battery packs for your VR headsets and things like that. So I've been keeping an eye out to see what the people need, and I really think that batteries for sure, right? Yeah. So with that being said, we're gonna move on. That's a legit loss there. So Bank has been robbed. Going down to the battery. Ampy takes the honorable win. You know, he was Bank was working on some damage there, but hey, the Bank era is over. We are now in the Ampy era. Finn Rush up next. Finn Rush, you got the code being sent to you right now. And we're gonna go on to the next fight. But yeah, I like what you were saying about the balance patch cycles there, Tomato. We were in the power era or the technique era.
But you gotta kick Bank or has to leave.
Bank.
There's not going to be a space for him to hop on. Yep.
All right. Yeah. Let me see if he's going to kick Bank there.
Definitely. And you know, this one is it's in a regular damage system because you're not going to get the same damage every match.
Right.
And it's kind of weird, right? So like, I think it's one of the best they've put out. I like it myself. It's one of the best they've put out. I still think that the first couple body effort updates were great too, but this is definitely another great update.
No, 100%, man. This is W update all the way through. Enrique. Right now we got Finn Rush versus Ampy. Then Sweet Pea is up next. Then Enrique. Then Papi Chulo. And then we're gonna go through. And after Papi Chulo, we're in the bonus round. So if you make it in, consider yourself lucky because I started late, so I'm gonna finish late, and that's how we gonna do it. But honestly, man, I think the variance in the damage is gonna give this patch damage update longevity, right? People really got to lock in on a couple of things. Use your defense. The guard assist is there. I talked to Tesco the other day. He just came back to the game. He didn't know what we meant by guard assist until he turned it on. Then he's like, holy shit, the game has changed. I can play behind a reliable defense. But answer that phone. Keep your high guard up. Don't lower your hands below your chin. Keep it moving with your feet. You're going to mitigate a lot of damage. And then start using the jab. The jab is no longer just a regular shot in this game. It is a power-up shot. If the cross is your power shot, land a jab or two before you throw it, you're going to see some damage. It's going to be more consistent, right? So those are some small tips. And again, people going to catch on to the meta. And that's what I like about fighting games and this boxing games for sure. It's like The meta always starts off with, oh man, the devs nerfed me. What the hell? This, that, and the third. And then at the end, it's like, oh, I've mastered it. I'm the best. I was never having a problem with this game. I was always number one. I've seen it every time. But right now, we're going to move on to the next fight, man. We got Finn Rush taking on Ampy. This could be a very interesting matchup. So going on now to the tail of the tape in the blue corner, we got Finn Rush taking on Ampy in the red corner. Both these VR boxers locked in for this King of the Ring fight. Finn Rush out in the EU, Ampy, North America Central, 6'0" to 5'11". It's going to be a very interesting match because it's stationary to room scale. But you know how it is with these King of the Ring matchups. You never know what you're going to get, Tomato. So it's going to be very interesting. Yeah. We've seen Finn Rush a couple of times up and coming from the EU. I really want to give more EU boxers some shine, bro. Because I really like how they fight in general. But this is going to be hopefully a good one for Ampy. Finn Rush there in the white trunks, Ampy in the green. We are underway. Finn Rush starting off with some quick combinations, trying to get the better of Ampy.
Yeah, okay, Finn, man. Just flicking the jab out there, man. Ampy's got this, like, it's a weird Philly shell, man. It reminds me of a lot of guys I've seen before who fight Ampy style.
It's
the unorthodox styles are very, very effective.
I think so too, man, because it's unpredictable, right? And a lot of people already don't read the opponent, right? They're not setting things up. They're not looking for information or intel. They're just throwing hands. And so their baseline is left, right, and that's the only thing they can read. When you fight somebody like Ampy, he's coming at you from a different angles where you got to keep your head on the swivel.
Definitely. I don't think he even looked too bad against Bank. Bank just had the more power in there.
Yeah, and that's really the only thing Ampy is missing. But right now he's fighting up against Finn Rush. Now there could, again, be a little bit of lag difference here, so because it's across the pond. But right now Ampy putting on the pressure, got Finn Rush seeing the red line.
He's got some good shots in there.
I think both are, to be honest, man. I mean, this is good. I knew this was going to be a competitive style matchup because both these guys aren't sluggers. They're again really boxer punchers. And just to remind everybody, in your profiles now, you do have the ability to have a drop down to let us know what your style is. So please take advantage of that.
What would I put for my style, bro?
I don't know, bro. Because sometimes you be slugging it out, but then sometimes you be boxing, especially like the later arc, you know what I'm saying, where you're like, yo, I'm working on my technique. So I don't know, man, you might be able to put mixed, but also, bro, you know what I mean? Do I need to put the slap demon in there as a style just for you? I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see. But look at this, Ampy doing some great work getting siren. That's
tough round to call.
Great round for Ampy.
Tough round to call, man. I gotta see. Do I have just to see? Right, Finn Rush throwing 90 punches total in that round to Ampy's 63 punches, right? So the volume definitely going there to Finn Rush in that first round. Even on the power shots, though, 52% of shots thrown for both the boxers are power shots, right? Ampy, of course, throwing out more jabs. So looking at the stats, then looking at the damage system, they both seem to be pretty even. So it's going to be hard to call. I might go with, just based off of the numbers, see if they're accurate, you know what I'm saying? Finn Rush 10-9, but Tomato, what do you say?
You know, like you said, close to call, man. I just saw Finn Rush's bar up a lot. I know he got Ampy's bar up, but I think Ampy, it's not about how much you throw, it's about how much you land, and Ampy's definitely getting some better shots in there, but who knows, man? Damage is always subjective, and we're not seeing the same point of view as the fighters right now.
That is true. Round number 2 underway. We got Finn Rush in the white trunks, Ampy in the green trunks. Just want to remind everybody in the chat, we're not answering chat in the middle of the fight, bro. We got to commentate. And already, that was like, what, 2-3 shots? And Finn Rush has Ampy on notice.
I woke him up. Ampy's got this nice little, like, stab uppercut. It's very, very nice. It gets through the guard easily.
Here we go. Big shots landing. Man, I want to see these guys go in an exhibition match for real, man. Very even fashion. Nice short left hook there by Ampy. Ooh. Both of them counter each other. Ampy hurt, though. Finn Rush keeping the damage up. If this keeps up for too much longer, we could see Ampy go down. Finn Rush on the offensive. Ooh! Oh. There we go. Down goes Ampy.
I think that's Impy's problem, man. Sometimes he'll just start coasting. Sometimes he'll think he's got it, and then that's when he gets clipped.
Just a small moment there, small moment of just miscalculation, and really it was. I mean, honestly, Finn Rush started that match off very strong, man. At the round bell, you get your bell rung like that, man. It's gonna put you back in your mind a lot in the rest of the round. 38 seconds left, Tomato. I don't know if Ampy's got it in him to make a comeback, but if a miracle can happen right now, this is the time for it to happen.
You know, like you said before, Ampy's not known as a power guy, but definitely he needs to go. He needs to find something. He needs to find that hidden sense in him to get that power shot off and put this guy down. That's his only way to win.
Gotta dig deep. Ampy giving it his all. I mean, he's landed some damage on Finn Rush right now, but Finn Rush weathering the storm. 10 seconds left. May not be enough time for Ampy to put something together. It would take a miracle right now, but no miracle in sight. Looks like Finn Rush might be able to walk away with it, and there is the match.
What a fight.
What a fight indeed. Let's take a look at the official scorecard here. Lock in with some stats, and then chat. Seno with the GGs, 3 of them. Appreciate it. 20-17. It's going to be the Finn Rush show. 10-9. There we go. 10-9 for Finn Rush. 10-8 for Finn Rush again. So we were able to trust the numbers. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Looking at the damage, 1597 to 1355. And so that damage was the reason why the punishment system was so even there. 1509 to 1134. Very consistent there for Finn Rush. 3,106 to 2,489. Let's take it to the break as we get Ampy all out. He's lost the crown. Finn Rush with the challenger. And we've seen the crown switch hands so many times tonight. That's crazy.
Yeah. And, you know, you were talking about how you like to see the EU guys, and definitely I think the barrier of entry to be a decent player for the EU is way, you know, lower because there's more good guys who you don't even know about, and they're fighting very realistic styles. They're getting their shots through, turning the knuckles, and they look good in there. Finn's one of those guys.
Absolutely. All right, let's lock in with the chat real quick. So don't mean to feel like you left you guys out. So let me let you guys know to join in on the action, man. If you're trying to get in, join the league, join the RingsideVR Discord. I'm going to drop the Discord link in the chat right now. And it's very simple. You're going to join the Discord. You're going to type in /register to register yourself with our Discord fight system. To register your boxer profile. Once you are registered, you can join events. We are going to be rocking with this event for another 20 minutes or so, and we've got a lot of boxers already lined up. Right up next, we got Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea, you've been given the code. Go ahead and jump on in here. And then next up, we've got Enrique Franco, Papi Chulo, and then after Papi Chulo, everything else is bonus. So we got Augustus Rain, Tomato, The Agent, Golden Boy, Lockloader, Iron Vitality. So fellas, later on the list, we may not be able to get to you. We might be able to get to you, Tomato. 20 minutes. I think we might be able to get to you. I think if we put you in, Izzy says, I'm literally paying $5,000 to the first 7 people to message me. Okay, yeah, if y'all want some of that money, it's definitely not a scam.
$5,000. That's wow. Just for messaging him? Wow.
It's almost too good to be true. You wouldn't happen to be Nigerian there, right? It's one of them email scams from back in the day. I know they done upgraded.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Comes from all different angles nowadays.
Oh boy, I'm telling you, the scams be, man, especially down here in Atlanta, bro. Scammers be everywhere, dog. Be getting scammed left and right. All right, we're gonna go up to the next fight of the night. We've got Sweet Pea taking on Finn Rush. Let's go on to the tail of the tape. In the blue corner, we've got Sweet Pea taking on Finn Rush. In the red corner, both these VR boxers locked in for this next King of the Ring fight. We got a North America Central versus EU throwdown, 5'6" to 6'0". The ELOs are about the same, but it's room scale versus stationary. You already know that always makes for an interesting fight. A good fight, maybe not, but an interesting fight always. 2 2-minute rounds on the clock. Winner stays on, loser beats feet. That's how we do it here for King of the Ring.
Yeah, man. Very, very interesting fights. I remember in past versions, it would be like your joystick against a room scale guy, your chances of winning go up because they were just but they were just passing you on the joystick. Oh my goodness, right to work.
Right to business, man. Hold up, Sweet Pea. Trying to figure it out. Sweet Pea, the shorter boxer here with the green gloves on, both of them in the white trunks. But this is going to be a good one, man. Sweet Pea was throwing hands last time around. Being the shorter fighter, he was kind of a little bit outclassed with the taller boxer the last time I seen him. But right now, putting the work on Finn Rush. And for the first time, Finn Rush is on the back foot, and Sweet Pea landing some beautiful shots. Here we go, early red line. That's going to be very difficult. I mean, Tomato, one thing that I've seen a few of the elite boxers use, especially Llama, if I remember correctly, once they have you see in red, this is where they start throwing tactical punches, right? Just trying to go for the opening shots. And the goal is to keep you in that red zone for as long as possible. So they want to set up their power shot on their time. You're going to go down. And I think that's going to be a strategy we're going to see working out a lot of boxers. Now, what's interesting is that was when you were able to see the bars. They can't see them now, but man, oh man, when you see somebody hurt, bro, just sit there and throw shots, bro. It don't even have to be powerful. Here we go, punch mid-thread, say throwing, hold on, yeah, nah. Sweepy out here throw hands, bro.
Yeah,
and Sweep.
And definitely, for sure. These guys are just slugging it on there. There's not really much setup, right? It's a lot of output, but I think Sweet Pea's got the more power in these exchanges.
Absolutely, you know, and you can definitely see that, man. Sweet Pea, he might be tiny, man, but he's definitely a slugger. Taking a look at some of these punch stats as we go through this fight, Sweet Pea landing slightly less punches. Finn Rush coming out slightly more accurate here, 84 to 75 at this moment, but this is a good first round for both of these boxers. Very exciting.
You know, it's like the style that, you know, Sweet Pea fights. It's a very meticulous style. I just don't know how to name it. It's a power guy. They just fight lanky. They have so much power in their jabs and their straights, and they just throw them out there, and their hooks just look stocky, man. It's a very weird style to fight, and it throws you off a lot.
Absolutely. And let me lock in with the chat real quick, guys. So in the middle of the break, sometimes I do get to be yapping. But yeah, if you guys want to join in on the action, I just dropped a link in the chat. Join the Ringside VR Discord. That's going to be the easiest way to get in on the action. You know what I'm saying? So it said, what's the format? Winner just stays on while a fresh opponent waits? Interesting. Yep, King of the Ring. It's how long can you hold the crown? That is the format that we're running into right now. And just for Thursdays, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. All right, round number 2. Shout out to Camry VR, man. We out here. What do you think of that new arena, Riley? I like the new arena, guys. I think the new arena is pretty good. It's good for casual events like this, man. It just feels better to be out in the open.
I think Scar was gesturing towards his wall. And if that's me, I know it's dirty, but if you're in a spot where you can't hit me because your wall's blocking, I'm keeping you right there. And
Oh, yeah, Tomato. Yeah, that's VR ball knowledge, bro. Like, you could tell when somebody, like, they hesitate on that punch, then they reset, then I'm like, oh, I'm in the blind zone? Yeah, I'm going to run back here. That's you know what I mean?
I got blind zone too, but, like, luckily it's, like, always in front of me, so I'm never in that spot.
Here we go, round number 2. Starting off similar to round number 1, man. Both these boxers giving no quarter to each other, staying in on the inside, especially Sweet Pea, man. Sweet Pea out here punching on the inside. Got Finn Rush again. Hurt just a little bit. The clinch there, breaking it up with the reset.
Right I'm still liking what Finn Rush is doing, though, doing well on the counter, but it's just Sweet Pea looking very good in here with these long shots, and he'll tighten it up when he gets close.
That's what I like to see. I mean, Now, what I do like from Finn Rush is that when Sweet Pea does drop his hands after he throws a punch, Finn Rush is very, very quick to capitalize and get the damage he needs. That's where he's finding a lot of his long-term damage. Ooh, nice swift little hook there. Good jabs. But, you know, with 24 seconds left on the clock and Sweet Pea really being aggressive, Finn Rush has to start putting in a lot more damage if he wants to impress the judges.
Toward the wall again. He just moved from the spot. Keep him there.
Gotta keep him there. Jojo with the rose. Thank you, bro. 7 seconds
It's like
left.
going to a boxing ring, you get your guy in the corner and you start gesturing through to get him out the corner. Does that make sense?
That just makes no sense at all. And you know what's funny? We see it in stationary a lot where somebody would get somebody in the corner and they'll just let them walk right on out. Get out of jail free card. Nah, bro, this is your home. You got to stay here. You know what I mean? We go at the very least. I'm gonna make you pay for it. Let's take a look at it. Ooh, there we go. I think that was a Sweet P win. 10-9, 10-9. It's going to come down to the damage. 1729 to 1458. 1651 to 1603. 3,380 to 3,061. Seno with the GGs. Appreciate it.
Right here, it says nobody won a solid stream.
That's crazy. I'm looking at it right now. Solid, can you confirm what's going on your stream there, bro?
Like no blue
no idea. It just doesn't have
on mine.
Sweet
I've got
P's name on there.
Sweet P, Max
lost to a ghost.
Maxine loves cats. Sweet P. 1729 to 1458, and then 1651 to 1603 for a grand total of 3,380 to 3,061.
Great work by Sweet P in there.
Great work indeed. So we're going to go ahead and give Sweet P the dub. Sweet P now current king. Enrique Franco, you're up finally, bro. Now I just sent you the code, Enrique, since this is your first time here, to let you know, check Discord message requests, right? So you'll see your messages from your friends. You'll also see another tab that has some notifications for how many message requests you have. You should get a message request from the Ringside bot. Let us know if you can see that, and if not, we'll be able to help you out. But you are up next. Let's check in with the chat real quick. Yeah, it's good. Just lack the accuracy. Yeah, no, 100%. Sweet P, way more selectable shots. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, and the crazy part about it is it's VR boxing, and it's the first time a lot of people have seen VR boxing unless you own a headset. So a lot of people come in here and be like, what's up with this jank? We call it the VR jank. It is kind of like a hallmark of a VR game. You know what I'm saying? It's not a VR game unless it's just a little bit janky. But Thrill the Fight team has done a lot of work to work on the damage systems to kind of encourage boxing, right? They've worked on that for a long time. So let me go ahead and put him in the red corner. I see bait. There we go. Enrique Franco locked in.
You could tell when Super likes the name. He'll start emphasizing that.
Because it's fun to say. It's fun to say. Y'all have fun names. I'm telling you, man. Once we get everything set up, I'm gonna be spending time like developing people's specific way I'm gonna like call them for the intros, right? I can't wait to have that level of fun because I'm in here. That's why I was trying to get my R's right. Enrique Franco. You know, I could get up in there, but you know. For now, it's just King of the Ring. I'm getting a little practice in. We gonna go to the tail of tape though. Up next, we've got in the blue corner, Enrique Franco taking on the current king, Sweet P, in the red corner. Both these VR boxers locked in to this King of the Ring fight. Will Sweet P maintain the crown and extend his lead, or will Enrique come in here and whisk away that crown away? We're about to find out up next. I'm excited, bro. Tomato's about to be another good one, man. I want to see more of Sweet P throwing down.
Yeah, I think we got Texas King also back up on commentary.
Oh, right? Okay. Oh, we just got the boxers reset.
What's up, guys?
What's going on? All right,
shit, what happened there?
It's kind of crazy that, you know,
an instant win, fastest match.
you stick with Ringside, they'll get you really far. They produced 3 UBA champs, man. It's a great resume, and they won that Winter Cup. So I mean, very tenured server here.
Yeah, tenured server's been around, bro, and it's what's crazy. What's crazy about it is like, I think the oldest, the one I would say, I think it's the oldest. It was at first it was us, UBA, AVRB, right? And then we had the other leagues that were popping up outside of that. And then those 3 leagues have still stayed on since they're the OGs. You know what I mean? And a lot of champions, they come through all 3 of those organizations, to be honest, man. A lot of you guys came up in the game, and it's crazy to see, man. Like back in the day, VR boxing was just a bunch of people just throwing hands. And now people like, nah, I got techniques, bro. Season. You gotta be scared of some people with hands nowadays. It's crazy. All right, we're gonna start this up again. I think we just had a false start there. All right, Enrique, he's gonna be in the black trunks. I'm gonna go ahead and update that for him. Sweet Pea in the white trunks. Fellas, go ahead and take it away.
Seconds out.
Excited to see Scar back in there, but the way Sue's been hyping up Enrique Franco, I think this guy's gonna shock the world.
I don't know how he fights. I just like saying his name. You know what I'm saying? But we already know how Sweet Pea got the hand. So already Sweet Pea going to work. Let me let y'all go ahead and take this away because he's not putting it work.
Come on, Enrique. Oh my God, he put his hands down. Look at the Franco fist though. Oh my goodness. Sweet Pea's flashing him up.
Sweet Pea not showing any respect to that.
No, none whatsoever, right? He feels like those are pillow punches, and boom goes the knockdown.
Yeah, this gonna be a short night for Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea might rack up some dubs here. Tomato, you gotta have to step in because it's Papi Chulo and August Rain next. Tomato might have to be the one to put a stop to it.
We'll see, man.
He's wiping down his glove right now.
Yeah, Franco's got a good guard. He's just gotta get out this corner. He's stuck in the corner right now. It's not good. The Scar's just flashing him up.
Might be another knockdown coming pretty quick.
He's sneaking the uppercut through the guard.
The uppercut to the guard, bro. It's to the uppercuts.
You play for so long, right? And you'll see a less experienced guy, and you're like, oh, but if that was me in there, I'd do this.
Hold on, guys. It's 41 seconds left. The punishment is heavy, right? This could be a TKO moment. If he gets up, he's got 30 seconds to work. Can Sweet Pea claim the only TKO for the night?
It is rare to find TKOs in King of the Ring. 2 minutes.
Oh, you heard him
bad. Oh, you heard him bad. 20 seconds left.
Down 50, 60, 70s.
Needs one more good shot.
Oh, the clinch might have saved him.
Oh, don't put those hands down. Defend yourself at all times.
Franco trying to circle out.
Oh, Sweet Pea letting him off the hook there. Sweet Pea letting him off the hook. Sweet Pea could have got that TKO, guys.
Definitely could have. He didn't realize how close he was to it.
Wow.
This man coming in with vicious intent.
Beautiful work by Sweet Pea. Could have got the TKO, but man, I think he was just letting him survive, and that's worse, right? You're beating me up. You're beating me up in there. You're beating me down. The punishment bar's up. How are you gonna keep me in there if you know you can get me out of there? It's kind of like, you know.
It's just I'm keeping you here for more. Almost feels like a moot point, but Texas, what was the key to victory for Sweet Pea in that first round?
Yeah, man, just the inside shots, man, and the power.
Yeah, it felt like he didn't. Right, it felt like he didn't miss anything, and he hit max power on everything. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, man, I was just gonna say when he closed the distance, he would like smother him, and just as soon as he swings, he'd counter, find a good shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. Y'all know, I mean, the single player coach, it would be cool if they were able to integrate that in one player. Lord knows, Enrique Franco needs it right now. He needs some coach advice.
Yeah, Sweet Pea doing it all over again.
He's getting him into the corner. Franco is not moving. He's just getting flashed up right here. Look at that body shot.
Yeah, he keeps turtling up, and that's not the answer.
That was nasty.
Look at him, Sweet Pea just brushing off the gloves like they're murder weapons.
Look at the damage on him too. He's still got a
fighting this professional guy, and he's like the uncle at the cookout, hands high, just trying to slug it out.
He do got the unk stance though. I'm not gonna lie, because I got that stance sometimes. I know the unk stance when I see it.
Yep.
Ooh, a couple shots landing though. You gotta get the respect back. You gotta get a couple. You gotta get him to back off.
Yeah, I'm saying somebody gotta get their uncle out the ring.
Dang.
Hey, if I'm the nephew, I'm throwing this out right now. This is bad. Scars taunting him.
Look at him.
Ooh, nice uppercut. There we go.
Oh.
He's doing that Jason walk.
Wrist straight. Like when this came out and anti-slap was the thing, man. I just learned how to keep my wrist straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the uppercuts, those the punishment.
He's just beating them down. I wish there was a referee stop. If you start taking this much punishment and you're not responding with effective shots, I wish the ref would just step in and come.
Yeah. Now we're getting close to the ref stoppage update. Once the actual like physical damage on the bodies drops next, we're gonna get stoppages after that. Dang, hold up now.
If there were any case for a ref stoppage, it would be this fight.
Yeah.
He's done. He's done.
I mean, after
the camera.
Yeah, after 2 knockdowns in the first round, you might as well just call it in a 2-round, 2-minute. Yeah, unless you could TKO the person, which, like we say, it's a tall order. With that being said, though, Sweet Pea gonna take the win against Enrique Franco. Sweet Pea extending the lead there, up 2 now. Up next, Papi Chulo. Papi Chulo, you got the code sent to you in your Discord messages. And in the meantime, I'll talk to the chat real quick. Got a lot of folks asking, how do you play? How do you get in on the action? It's real easy. We got a multiple step process here. So I'm gonna yap for a second. Just drop the code in the Discord link. Join the Discord. When do you join the Discord? Type in /register. Anywhere on the Discord, you press enter. The command will come up. Click the command. Create your profile. Once your profile is created, right, with just some simple things, your boxer name, your nickname, your fight style, height, region, elo, etc., then you can sign up for any event that we have that has open sign up. So that's any tournaments that pop up. King of the Ring every Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. And then we have exhibitions, could be every other Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? If you have any questions, just holla in the Discord. The Discord has an active community. We got a lot of folks in here who will help you get better, get matches with you, help you figure things out. The ref team's pretty awesome. But that's going to be how you get in on the action. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's see. Bait says, I feel like I do no damage. Bait, don't worry about it, bro. I don't do no damage either, right? You got some people who know how to do damage, but as with any video game, just lock in with the community, get some rounds in with people, try to figure some stuff out. I like to get sparring rounds in with folks and just say, hey, bro, I'm just sparring. I want to work on damage, or just ask questions. A lot of people will help you out, man. Don't worry. You part of the Pillow Hands community, but I'm a part of the Pillow Hands community, so don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. We'll help you get right. That's what the Discord is for. So up next, though, we've got Papi Chulo taking on Sweet Pea. Let's go to the tail of the tape. In the blue corner, we got Papi Chulo taking on current king Sweet Pea in the red corner. Both these VR boxers locked in right now for this next tail of the tape match. Sweet Pea looking to extend that lead on Papi Chulo. Papi Chulo looking to make a name for himself. We're going to see how this goes here in the next fight.
Here we go, man.
Bro, just like saying Papi Chulo. Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie. I do.
That's another crazy name. I like Enrique Franco better, but maybe this guy is the next. What's going on?
What's going on here is the stance, the aura farm. Okay, I thought it was just pure aura farming, hands on the hip. So it was just a little bit of a pause here. We back in the action.
Ooh, this seems like a more competent contender.
Okay. All right, Papi Chulo.
You gotta think of an abbreviation for the guy's name.
He's
saying back up. Nah. If somebody tells me to back up, I'm getting closer. Like that's
true.
A backup is not a valid request.
Oh, and Papi Chulo already throwing hands. And also, at the same time, when somebody be like, stand on business, I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not standing. You stand on one of business when I want you to stand on business. Right now, Papi Chulo looking for an early knockdown. If he can keep the damage on, Sweet Pea might be in trouble. And it looks like Papi Chulo has the hands.
My goodness. Look at these shots. Oh my, yeah, he's definitely a tall test. Moving around. Could have found a new hidden gem. I mean, he's looking nice.
Looking nice. I mean, look, he got 18 hooks up on him right now already.
We got clipped. Nice move.
What's interesting, though, the control that Papi Chulo had at the beginning of the round, almost gone. Right now, he's finding himself on the receiving end of some damage here for Sweet Pea as Sweet Pea finds his footing. Oh! And there it is. Shining bright, shining fast, goes down real quick, man. Papi Chulo getting just hammered there. Big shot by Sweet Pea, and Sweet Pea full control of the match again. Folks asking, you know, when are the health bars? More like a damage system bars. Just kind of see how much damage it has been accumulated on both the boxers. Brand new update. Only the observers can see, but it's a good thing to see here. Really good for us streamers.
Oh, Chulo starting not calling his that Pop Chulo.
Hey, call him Chulo.
So, yeah,
Call him
great.
Pop. You call him Pop.
That was still a great first round by Chulo, man. He got some good work and he just got caught.
Mm-hmm. And that's the kind of knockdown that you can come back from, to be honest, right? That you could just say, all right, this is a slip. I almost had him. You can still maintain your confidence. But once you lose that confidence in this game, hang up the virtual gloves.
That was that was an interesting round because like Chulo had some great shots. He was getting in there. It looked like Scar was gonna be, dethroned there for a second. He just found his shot.
In the chat, we got some folks coming in. I do love the chat when they weigh in, as bro keeps wanting to stand still and throw punches, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't stand still. Not in this game. And I say it all the time, guys. The best defense is in your feet. You know. Oh, dang. Hold up. Scar throwing some absolutely devastating shots.
Coming back to life this round.
Yeah, man. Sweet Pea's just been the most precise fighter here. Landing some solid shots.
100%. And Sweet Pea, not only the solid shots, but with the damage and the accuracy, right? The comfort and ease.
Door farming on him. Looking for the clinch.
100%. And it's crazy. Looking for the clinch, can't find the clinch. Ain't gonna save you. Ref not even looking. He ain't even here right now. It's just you and Sweet Pea in the ring.
Some people call it a bad look going in for that clinch. But if you miss it, it's a bad look. If you actually get it, then it's like, all right, I'm being safe. I'm not trying to get dropped. I want to reset.
Yeah. People be complaining about the weirdest things in VR boxing, man. But hey, stop throwing hooks at me. Why? I don't know. I don't like it. Cool. Eat these hooks. You know what I mean? Like, block them then.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Roll under them things. Punch to the body. You can block and counter.
Hook spam stopped being like a valid term in like V2. And that's when it was like, yeah, it was done. That's not a term anymore.
True enough. Real General. Yeah, put your actual height in there, Real General. I mean, if you want to go with what the game tells you to, if you don't know, you could use that too.
Sweet Pea about to get another knockdown.
Yeah,
It's like he's letting him recover. He's just playing with him.
Yeah, Sweet Pea out here having fun. And honestly, if you're the king and you have this much control of the fight, there's really no need to gas yourself out. Play at a pace that keeps your stamina down. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, that's the smart way to play.
All right, man, just gonna coast his way out of here. Still the king.
That's good.
He's just walking away. He's doing his out there. He did it the last place. He's walking away from the guy.
He's like, I'm done. I've done enough. Woolriggett says Poppy looks gas. Snowy says, yeah, this looks fun. Yeah, no one's saying Poppy looks gas as well. Yeah.
Look better round one, man. That's what I'm talking about. You expend all your energy on one round. That second round's gonna come back to bite you, and did right there.
You got to have at least 2 rounds in you, man. Looking at it, it's 10-8, 10-9. Checking out the damage. He actually did win the damage, though. So Poppy took the damage 16-29 to 15-02. Unfortunately, he got knocked down in that first round. He could have won on damage, and yeah, he would have still lost. But it would have been a much closer fight, man. 28-32 to 31-25 for your winner, Sweet Pea, with the 3rd win. And Sweet Pea catching up to Darkseid's record. Right now, I'm going to lock in with the chat here. Can anyone play? Yeah, now Thursday nights and Sunday exhibitions, anyone who is registered in the Discord as a boxer can play as long as they sign up on time, of course, right? Thursdays, you're limited by how much time we have left. We are at 9:20 right now. Sweet Pea officially has made it, but since Sweet Pea's still on his reign, I'm going to give a few more people a shot to see if they can dethrone Sweet Pea. I think we're going to stop it at Tomato, though. So, August Rain, you're up next. Your code has been delivered in your Discord message request. Take a look at the message from the Discord bot. Ringside VR bot, and it'll have the code. And for everybody out here who's asking how they can join now, join the Ringside VR Discord. I'm going to drop a link here in the chat. And then When you do, type in /register. I think let's see if I can. I don't know why it just kicked me out of my own thing, but.
Wasn't very nice.
Yeah, it has me in charge for some reason. But there you go.
All right, I'm back. I mean, Solly, if you're in charge, I'm comfortable with that.
Yep, fine.
We got August in the blue corner, Sweet Pea in the red corner. I'll let you know when to start it. All right, we're going to go on to the tail of the tape. In the blue corner, we got newcomer August Rain taking on current king Sweet Pea. In the red corner, both these VR boxers are locked in. You go ahead and start that match there, Solly. This is going to be an interesting matchup, man. Sweet Pea on a tear right now, looking to catch up to the current record, which is 4 wins, currently held by Darksy. Sweet Pea looking to take the record and the crown. August Rain in the gray and black trunks. Sweet Pea in the all white. 2 2-minute rounds. We're going to see who will hold the crown after this.
August Rain looking ready. Nope.
There it is.
Oh. Early body shot by August Rain.
Yeah, he went straight to the body. He going back.
Oh, he got clipped. Nice footwork, though. Very hyper-active style for August Rain here. You know, that's fine, but, like, sometimes I find myself getting too twitchy. It's an easy way to get gas.
Yeah. Yo, for real, those micro movements, especially when you have nerves or frustration, you never really can tell how much they're going to drain you, but they absolutely do.
It's also a good way to, like, right, you're nervous in there. Start moving those hands a little bit. Start trying to get yourself warmed up in there with the guy. See how he fights. Those nerves will start going away.
Right now, man, August Rain with not a lot of time to defend himself against Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea already warmed up, already comfortable here in the ring. So August Rain trying to mix it up, goes to the body, but sometimes you just don't have that damage. It's not there for you.
He's had that red bar high for a minute. It hasn't let him recover. And another big shot there. That's why. Because Sweet Pea just keeps finding another one. 59.
Beautiful work from August Rain. But it's just Sweet Pea with the stronger shots yet again, man. That's been the moral of his whole reign. Looking very, very nice.
No, it just works really well, right? And like when you're hitting for 69 or for 59 damage, your opponent has to take just so much more time to recover. It lets you, in the time that they're recovering, you're back to full and you're already ready to go back in. They still need to, they're still in that danger zone. And so when you re-engage again with that advantage and damage, like they're just going to keep breaking more and more after each collision. Just wearing them out.
Even the little shots, they're still going to keep the red bar up there. A good round there by Sweet Pea.
Yeah, man, I just don't know who beats this guy at this point.
It's gonna be you, Tomato.
It's Tomato, because you're going to be the last one. Hitman in the chat, man. Hey, Hitman,
Tomato or bust.
Right. You gotta get everybody in here, Tomato. I mean not Tomato, like Hitman. You gotta get him in your gym, bro. Gotta get him in your gym, train him up. Hitman in the chat looking for prospects. He's like, I'm seeing improvements on technique that can be made. And I'm like, hey, Hitman is gonna be the one. So Nick, yeah, so Thursdays are open commentary days. If you want to commentate, hop in here early. Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can come in. It's just commentary tryouts. We just have fun. And this is practice for everybody who wants to commentate for sure.
Okay, get ready. Let's fight.
All right, second round underway. Just to remind everybody that we do not have any more space for fights tonight because this is going to be the second to last fight. We're going to come up on the last fight after this. Unless, however...
Ooh.
Okay. If I say unless Sweet Pea loses, but your boy August Rain figuring something out here in the second round.
Yeah, he's landing good shots down the middle, right there. They keep hitting.
Yeah, he's doing great work, but it's Sweet Pea with the stronger shots every time.
Yeah, like he has a good streak of like some 30, 40 damage shots, but then Sweet Pea counters with like a 60 damage, and it just puts a wrench in the whole combo.
Yeah. Ooh, big body there.
Both fighters getting close to that danger zone. And really, this has been an all offense. Like the defense is turned off at this point. It's all head movement. There's not really a meaningful guard up. They're just both trying to hit the critical shots. And there it is, Sweet Pea recovering better.
And
an opportunity slipping away from his fingers.
Ooh, big 63. Yeah, man, it seems like the red bar is taking forever to go down for August there.
Ooh, speaking of going down.
God.
wow.
It's going to be Sweet Pea.
That's one way to get
another
go down. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Those 63s just fill it right back up. So it's not like it's not going down, but it's just immediately filling up as quickly as it is.
Let's go.
10 seconds.
Now, Tomato, while we still got you up on the commentary, what adjustments are you going to make if you're going into your fight against Sweet Pea?
You know, just gonna throw some shit and see if it lands.
Yep.
That's the plan.
That's usually the plan. Solid plan, not gonna lie. All right, Sweet Pea now claiming that fourth win. Taking a look at the results. Sweet Pea there by decision. We're gonna skip on to the damage. You know, we had that knockdown there in the last round, but you know it's gonna be 2,909 to 2,496. Not a bad fight there for August Rain. So give it up for newcomer August Rain. This is going to be very interesting. We got Tomato up next. We're going to close this out. Last fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen. So for the last time, I think for the night, I'm going to let you guys know how do you join. First thing you're going to want to do, join the Ringside VR Discord. Link is in the chat. When you join the Ringside VR Discord, you're going to want to type in /register, say what's up, register yourself as a fighter in our system. Once you're registered, you can sign up for our open event, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Thursday and every other Sunday. When it's announced, we'll have an open exhibition 30-man card for everybody. So pay attention to the announcements channel in the Discord. We do have our ranked matches on Sundays as well. So sometimes we'll flip-flop in between those depending on which card we're going to be able to make. So keep it locked in. But right now, last fight of the night. We got Tomato stepping into the ring, the Slap Demon, Big Mato. You know what I'm saying? Taking on the current king. Let's see, Sweet Pea with the dub. Here we go. Tomato's up. Code just got sent to you, bro. Look in that message chat. So, Sweet Pea tied with Darksea for 4 wins in the night. If Sweet Pea can win this match, he will be the undisputed king of the ring for the night. All right. Nick says, when is the exhibition, next exhibition matchups? It will be in 2 weeks. We've got 2 cards that are coming up for the stationary ranked card and the room scale ranked card. This weekend is a holiday weekend, of course. So the next weekend after that, we're going to kick things off with our 2 ranked cards. And then we'll be switching up ranked card, exhibition, etc., etc. Gage says, are we done for the night? Last fight of the night. We're locking in right now. Solly, if you want to come up on commentary for the last one.
Yep, I'm here.
All right. Who else do we have up on commentary for the last one? We got
Yeah, I'm here. Texas
all
King,
right,
I'm here.
Texas King. We got all right. So let's all hop in for this last one here. Appreciate y'all for coming through. All right. In the blue corner, we've got Tomato, the Slap Demon, taking on Sweet Pea, the current king. In the red corner, we can go ahead and start that. Both these VR boxers locked in right now for the tape of the tape. It's going to be a good one, right? Mm-hmm.
Although I think tomato technically a fruit.
Tomato's a fruit, but you know, sweet peas are sweet.
Feels
so
like a vegetable. Yeah.
It feels like a vegetable, and sweet peas, low key, if you get the right one, sweet snap peas, they feel like a fruit.
Okay, get ready.
So this is the thing. This is the battle of the fruity vegetables, the vegetable fruits, and two excellent fighters who are who've been eating their vegetables.
Ooh.
And it shows here. Look at that damage immediately coming out, just like we've been seeing all night.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, man, he's landing a good collective of volley shots that made Tomato back up there.
Yeah, Tomato taking a rough start, but doing a good job resetting. Sweet Pea has just been calm and collected this entire night. It feels like nothing has fazed him.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Right, like even the moments where he's been taken close, he's just been like, you know, acting like no big deal. Right, this is I'm just doing my laundry, just shopping for groceries, just walking the dog, just fighting in this boxing match, no big deal.
I wish I had this level of like ease and calmness to my damage. Oh, God! Speaking of damage, as soon as I open my mouth, down goes Tomato.
That is rough. We just put him in there for the slaughter. Sweet Pea again, looking almost unfazed.
Yeah, I mean, look. Speaking of hooks, man, Tomato dropping 22 hooks, almost half. Half the amount of shots that he's thrown so far has been straight power shots.
Yeah. See, after each KO, Sweet Pea just dusts off the I'm going to call the pea shooters. But man, Texas, have you seen anything at this point that like you could even remotely call like a crack in the armor or like a weakness or just an opening that he's giving anyone?
Man, well, I feel like everyone just allowed him to close the distance. You know, I wouldn't allow him. And even if he did, you know, I'd have to pivot away and get out of there.
That's a good point.
Yeah, man, the pivot really does help to move out of the line of fire.
I think that's good for the engage. I like your meta strategy, right? Of like don't engage him in the firefight. That's where he's strongest at, right? You try a little bit of outboxing. Because I actually think you might be right? He starts these matches off with this explosive power, gets a knockdown, and then the momentum forces you to kind of fight him. But when you go away, right, he doesn't really chase you. He just, takes the pose, taunts you, and goads you back into it.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job of that right now. I feel like Tomato, he's got the range. He needs to use the range, but I mean, at the same time, it's a room scale fight. You know, he can't really back up and get out of there like he normally would in a stationary fight.
Yeah.
Okay, get ready.
That's the thing, Sweet Pea, like he's playing this calm and collectively a little bit showboaty, but he's actually taking advantage of everything that he can so far. The only thing I would say is really lacking from his game is he doesn't have a strong defense, and that's where I think that outboxing would be the way to go.
Yeah, I feel like he's doing that purposely to make them swing, and then just takes advantage of that counter, the counter power he gives.
Ooh, Tomato doing good.
He got caught right there, yep.
Yeah, Tomato is not a slouch himself. He is the slap demon for a reason, or the anti-slap demon at this point, because slap has been mitigated, so this damage is real. Yeah, he's just not letting up, and that's the way to do it, right? He's had a few good shots land. He can't work, gas himself out, but it's only 2 minutes for these rounds. It's the second one. You're already down a KO. Just go for it, man. Push that advantage.
Yeah. Oh. And Sweet Pea, man, just the body shots he's been digging in, putting up good damage.
Just counter body shots, and you're like, man, I thought his bar was at full red. What happened? Why am I on the dying side? And there he goes.
That was a quick over left. It was like a left hook. That's some good boxing there from Sweet Pea.
Ooh,
Tomato not feeling it.
Going right for it.
Oh, Tomato landing a big 58.
Gianni with the rose, appreciate it. For everybody asking how to join, lock in on the Discord.
Yes. Looks like Sweet Pea's he's just gonna walk off with the victory, coast it.
I mean, he's got it. 2 knockdowns at this point. There's no coming back.
Yeah.
He only loses by giving Tomato 2 knockdowns, which at this point is almost impossible. Tomato, though, getting close to the first one. He's got to get it on the moral victory, but no, Sweet Pea remains standing this entire time.
That was a good fight for both fighters.
Absolutely. Bring up those last punch totals, man. It's going to be like, it's interesting to see that people on average, at least from the data we're able to pull, throwing about 60 registered shots, 53 registered shots. You know, taking a look at the damage there, looking at the details.
Wow. Look at round one. 6 damage was the difference there. Tomato actually winning it in damage, but losing it on the knockdown. And then same thing, round 2, winning in damage, losing on the knockdown.
So a moral victory there for Tomato at the very least. But at the end of the night, what truly matters is how many dubs a man can get. And Sweet Pea, with 5 dubs, crowned officially the new longest reigning king and the most recent king. The king of the night is Sweet Pea. Chat, big congratulations to Sweet Pea. For everybody who wants to fight, I'm going to drop it one more time. Last time for the night, if you want to get in on the action, it's very simple. All you got to do is join the Discord, jump into the Discord, hit type in /register anywhere in the Discord, register your boxer's profile, answer a few simple questions. Once you're a registered boxer, then you can sign up for events. And if you want to know when the events happen, every Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have King of the Ring. Every other Sunday, we'll have open exhibitions, and we're now introducing a new ranked card for all of our ranked boxers. If you're interested in ranked, all you got to do is win 2 exhibitions back to back. 2 consecutive wins in an exhibition match will allow you to challenge the top 32. So, Collier says, how do I register? Type in /register in the Discord there, Collier. And when you hit enter, you will see the Discord command pop up. Click the register command, and there you have it. But that is going to be it for me today. Thank you guys for joining us here for another night of virtual fights. I want to say a big shout out to the commentary team who showed up and showed out today. You guys did awesome. Shout out to the boxers, all the folks in the chat, you know what I'm saying, the back and forth, the arguments, the opinions. I love it all personally, right? This is what I really do love about the people who come in here and all the newcomers. If it's your first time seeing VR boxing, I hope you enjoyed the fights for tonight. If you have a MetaQuest headset, please join the Discord and lock in with us. This weekend is going to be a holiday weekend. Happy Father's Day to the fathers. So we are not going to be streaming this weekend. We'll be back next Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another King of the Ring before we launch our first ranked card. So be there. We're going to catch you guys next time. And please, go to the YouTube channel, go to Twitch, like, share, subscribe, help the channel out, help us grow, help us maintain what we got going on. We got a little something special, man. But with that being said, y'all have a good one. And to all the fathers out there and all the folks, you know, of color, happy Juneteenth, happy Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good night. Appreciate it, y'all. Peace.
Peace. Oh, by the way, Super, are we doing Father's Day for exhibitions, or